Hello and welcome to this week's Cities in a Snap event. I am your organizer and host, Kazjim, and I would like to thank all of you for coming out today. A couple brief things. First of all, thank you moderators who help make this happen. They help keep the chat kind of sane. They also help answer a lot of questions. They also do things such as managing the Discord, managing our Facebook page, keeping the Instagram and Twitter running, and a variety of other activities such as being giveaway wardens. Also, I want to thank all of you who help make this event happen on a weekly basis. This does take a lot of man hours on the back end, and it's up to you guys to make sure that it can continue. You guys can help contribute to the Cities in the Snap event directly by subscribing to this channel here, twitch.tv/citiesinthesnap, or by going and giving bits, or you can donate directly, or you can even sign up for our Patreon, link down below. And we also want to encourage all of you to let your friends know how you spend your Saturdays, and also be sure to hop in the community Discord. We're in there all the time, we're answering questions, we're responding to feedback, and we're continually trying to make this event better for you, the viewer. Anyways, thank you so much for coming out, thank you to this week's participants, and I hope you enjoy this week's Cities in a Snap. Hello, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a splendid day. Absolutely splendid. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone's getting ready for Cities in a Snap. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin! That's right! We are off, we are rolling. It is time for Cities in a Snap! Thunderbirds are go. That's right. It's all good to go. Thank you so much for that gift sub, Nightmorphous, and congratulations to who got the gift sub? Selena. There we go, Selena. Enjoy the sub. And of course, Mr. Tommy, 3 months at tier 1. High five. Can we get some love and chat for the newest returning supporter of Cities in a Snap, Mr. Tommy? The hype is real. Do we only have 3 today? No, we have a 4th, but he is running late. That's right. We've got someone that is running late. But unfortunately, I was not given enough notice, so we were unable to do much. ATV will be in as soon as possible in about 15 minutes, is what I'm told. He'll be in. That's on the bingo card. Yep, that's on the bingo. Go ahead and mark your bingo cards. We have 4 contestants. We do, Minxie Rose. Where is ATV? He'll be here soon, Nanzaru. He is apparently out and about and gallivanting around. But he will be in. I am assured he will be here within 10 or 15 minutes. Will ATV get to make 5 minutes up? ATV will get to make up to 5 minutes up. Now, again, this is a little bit interesting because technically we have that written in there for technical difficulties, not running late. So I still have yet to determine if he gets the extra 5 minutes. We might have to open it up to Twitch chat. And Amunez, half a year of great competition. High five. Can we get some love and chat for another returning supporter? There we go. Thank you so much. Really means a lot. Thank you so much, Amunez. You are a legend. Absolute legend. And Selena, thanking Nightmorphous. Of course, Selena. Of course. Now let's go ahead and check out these participants, shall we? Love and chat. All of the love. All right. And also, really quick shout out, all of the brand new overlays that we've been working on. Do we love these overlays? I think we do. I think they're absolutely beautiful, not just because I've been slaving away. But yes, first of all, we do have, of course, a returning legend here, Irish Koala, a regular in the City Skylines community, and also streams quite often, and has really wowed us in the past here in the competition. Is currently trying to figure out what he wants to do, because I know that he mentioned that he's done a little bit of prep for this, and also, the hype is real because he has glasses, folks! He cannot use glasses as an excuse for not winning now, so now, yeah, he really has no option, does he? And also, really nice thing here, he's actually doing right-handed traffic. Nice, he joked at one point about doing left-handed traffic. I'm glad to see that he is being logical here. Season step, are you finalizing the December comparators? Yeah, a certain streamer has entered and taken a day off work and everything. I'm finalizing. I meant to get that out this week, but unfortunately, this week did get a little out of hand with me being without a voice and whatnot. Thanks. Anytime song. There we go. He could claim them to be scratched throughout the... Ooh, that's true. He could. And of course, participant number 3, we have Eclipse Chris. Another regular to this competition. Does absolutely amazing things and is hoping to wow us with his take on parks. And we're just waiting to see what his gag today is going to be. And of course, Stampy Pants with the gift sub to Anzaru. 32 gift subs to the channel in total. High five. Nearly done with the level 3 too. Thank you so much, Stampy. Really means a lot. Thank you so much for your support of Cities in a Snap. There we go. It's a summer competition. She's talking about the All-Stars event, Gareth. You need to stop, my dude. Who needs to stop? No! Hype! The hype is real from Cuboid with his support of 100 bits! Helping support the community event. Will we finish the train? Who knows? Love in chat is real! Sadly, no photo shoot today. The model and her boyfriend was asked to take care of her little brother. Oh no! That stinks, but you know what? That's okay. Because guess what that means? That we get more of you today. Let's go ahead and check out our participant number 4. Filling in for Battlehawk, we have Dawn Lane. Not only participating, but also a moderator on the back end and helps me out with the organization. And we have finished a Hype Train Level 2 High Five. Can we get some love in chat for that Level 2 Hype Train? Choo-choo indeed! Oh no, but then we get you. It's true. There's always a bright side. I'm here all the time. It's true. It wouldn't be the same without you. It really wouldn't. Choo-choo indeed from the Sheik. Choo-choo indeed. All right, and of course, Dawn Lane here. Dawn has had not a lot of prep time, but as soon as she knew that we were down because Battlehawk had something that they needed to take care of IRL, Dawn Lane was like, you know what, I'm going to dive in, and I have no idea what I'm doing, but you know what, I like when people don't know what they're doing. It makes it all the more exciting. And JFC with the 100 bits. High five, my friend. Thank you so much for those bits. It really means a lot. It helps support this event and push it all forward. And let's go ahead and check out what these participants are all doing in comparison to one another. So far, it looks like Irish Koala is doing a lot of groundwork, and I would say, yeah, he's doing it right off the coast. It looks like he's maybe going to try for a coastal vibe. And then, of course, we've got Eclipse Chris building a little bit more inland, but he is passing by the coast, so that's going to be really interesting. And he is using a series of props that he did get approved by me because he did customize a few of those by himself, but they're all perfectly fine, perfectly legal. We have discussed it. Hi everybody, what's up? Dave, how are you doing? May Brownie's with the youngest today. Nice, Sansaru, that is really hype. Let's go from Quarter Pounder. Of course, we are here to go. So what do we think of the new layouts, folks? Do we like the new layout? Is it really hype? Is it good? Or does Kazum need to go to design school? Kitty Claw, thanks. Yeah, a bit sad as I love working with them all and one of my best friends, but I can easily understand that things change. Exactly, especially these days, you just can't plan for things. But let's go ahead and check out what each of these participants are thinking, folks. So let's go ahead and first, of course, have a quick little chat with the one, the only,
right, for Cities
Irish Koala. What's up? Or sorry, I didn't say it right. Irish Koala.
Yeah, who are you talking about there?
Yeah,
how's it going?
Doing pretty well. So, man, new glasses, they look good.
Yeah, thank you. I can no longer make the excuse that I can actually see things on the computer.
It's true. Now, do you regret any of your building choices now that you have glasses? Looking back at them.
I mean, I have a short-term memory, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, there you go. So you don't have to live to regret things. See, every time I get my prescription upgraded on anything like Skylines or anything like that, I just instantly look back and it's like, oh my goodness, no wonder why I thought this looked good.
Exactly.
Oh, but yeah, so what do you think of your competition today? What do you think of the map? What do you think of the theme that you've got? Got any plans?
I thought I had a plan, but isn't that the case where it never usually is the plan?
Yeah, it's true. You do tend to always come with like a loose plan, but then it ends up being like, yeah, we went like 5% down that road, and then we went 95% a completely unrelated direction.
Exactly. And then I'm like, well, how many assets do I build here? Come on.
Exactly. So what do you think of your competition today?
Well, that's an interesting mix. I'm just happy that I'm player 1 now, finally, after, I don't know, 3 different iterations of Cities in the Snap.
Wait, have you never been in slot number 1?
Negative.
Oh, wow, interesting. Believe it or not, that's actually mostly randomized, who gets slots 1 through 4. The only thing that is for sure is that if you are reigning champion at the end of the month, you get slot 1 or slot 4. So there you go. You could have increased your odds by winning more.
So, Don Lane was a last-minute surprise.
Yeah, Delaney was a last-minute surprise, filling in for Battlehawk, actually. Battlehawk had a little bit of an issue at the last moment, so we wish him the best. We hope him and his family are fine. And, of course, we are pushing forward with Don Lane, who very heroically stepped up. Interesting. Very interesting. So, do you have any special tricks up your sleeve this time?
This park is going to be big.
That's, you know what, I will take that. That is a plan. It's not a good plan, granted, but it is a plan, and I will accept that. So, really quick, though, it's been a while since you've been in the competition, hasn't it?
Yes.
Any particular reason?
I was getting wedding stuff done.
Oh, yeah, that is right. You were getting married. Well, and I did that on purpose, by the way, so make sure that I tell everyone, make sure to congratulate the Irish Koala on the recent nuptials, because guess what? It is legendary, and welcome to the married life. It is all perfect and glorious and beautiful. Just ask Kaz's wife. She probably has nothing negative to say about me. And before she retorts that, we're going to go on to the next competitor and wish you good luck, Irish. Good luck, my friend.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, and now we are on to Eclipse Chris.
Oh, it's a Kaz.
It is. It's feeling pretty good. It's a good day. It's Season Snap Day, and of course, I'm curious.
Sweet.
What have you got planned for us?
New York style Central Park.
Ooh, so you're going like all in with the theme, just like, dude, let's do this.
I'm wanting to. I mean, I'm not too concerned about what the outside of the city looks like, because that's not the aim of the game at the moment today. It's all about that park. I just need to get the vibe.
Right, and that's something that a lot of people, and that's a good strategy, because a lot of people ask, hey, do you need a city, all that, and the question very often does become, yeah, you do need something like that, but you don't need to focus as much as you would in this case on the park. And that is an interesting strategy because, again, while you may lose some points in something like city size or generic stuff like that, you might gain more points in the theme category. Is that a calculated decision, or is that you just embracing that you love the theme?
I just want to embrace the theme, really, because without embracing the theme, you just lose the point of the whole why you're building this specific thing in this specific time. If that makes sense.
You know what? That does make sense. That absolutely makes sense. But also, so what do you think of your competition for today? You got some interesting competition, very varied.
I fought Koala before, Irish back in the old Oil in the Snap, and I managed to edge a victory out of that.
Ah, it's true. This is a rematch for you guys.
I'm pretty confident against Irish, but again, the other two, one I don't know about, and Dawn's always got something up her sleeve.
True. Dawn always has something magnificent. Dawn always claims she's not prepared, but I'm telling you, I think she's always training and always ready, because, she always has something good. Exactly. And I think it's just because she sits there and stalks all of our streams so much that she has just learned what not to do. I think that's really what it is.
Yeah. What I need to not do, I always do, and that's build too much.
Oh my goodness, and that's why I know I would struggle when building this, but I've got to try and push that back for Host and Snap in December, because I don't want to lose to Lemon just over me doing the whole let's try and bite off more than I can chew.
Exactly.
Because we know that'll be my downfall. But anyways, so what do you think of the theme? Do you feel pretty confident with parks?
Not really. I can build some green spaces in that, but in terms of the actual park itself, I can lose focus a bit and not know what I'm doing with it sometimes, but we'll see what happens.
Awesome. Well, again, folks, this is twitch.tv/Eclipse Chris, the memester of the city's community.
Before you go, watch out for hard rain.
Watch out for hard rain? Okay, I will watch out for hard rain, and we'll hope that you have a pullover, because we don't want you to get wet this week.
I don't think I'll get wet.
Okay,
well, maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit? Okay, we'll have to watch out for that. Folks, again, this is twitch.tv/Eclipse Chris. Go watch his face and see if it ends up getting wet. That was the weirdest transition ever, but speaking of transitions, Don Lane, what's up?
It's for you, Akio Mobile.
What's up, Dawn Lane?
Hello there, Kaz. How are you?
Doing absolutely beautiful. It's a perfect and beautiful day. Great day for Cities in the Snap. So also, I want to thank you because you stepped in at the last moment because we had someone that had a family issue come up. I want to first of all thank you on behalf of the Cities in the Snap community. Not only for that, but also I want to take a moment and just thank you in general for everything that you do on the back end. So big congratulations and thank you for that. That really does mean a lot. You have no idea.
Still, this next song goes out to you. No, maybe you never.
And then also with your build this week. So first of all, I love that bridge asset you're using. I've used it a few times recently, and it is absolutely beautiful. But, so what do you think of this week's theme, and what do you think of your competition? If you're talking, I can't hear you.
I keep forgetting I got push to talk on. So I like the theme. I like the idea of parks. Being not able to practice, though, kind of sucked. But other than that, I mean, we're going to have fun with it. That's all that matters.
Right. And honestly, it's a nice open-ended thing because obviously there are lots of ways to approach a park, especially a Central Park, and we've already seen lots of different varieties here. Is there something that you're striving to do that maybe we should look for? Anything that you think is going to be a really cool addition to your city that we might not get elsewhere?
Well, if I can figure out how to use this damn bridge, yeah. But,
I wish I could tell you so bad.
I know you do. This is what happens when things are like this. I didn't get to play with it, so. But once, there's a couple of little things I want to do. I'm hoping it works out kind of nice. I don't want to give too much away because, well, frankly, I can't because I really don't know what I'm going to be doing. So this is kind of flying by the seat of my pants.
You know what? But that's the best way to do it. But we're going to go ahead and get out of your hair because you've got a lot of building to do in the next hour and 44 minutes. Alright, and folks, so this is twitch.tv/Dawn Lane. Go check her out and thank her for not only for filling in for Battlehawk at the last possible second, but also just for all of her amazing help in Cities in a Snap. Thank you so much, Dawn Lane, and we'll be chatting with you for the halfway interviews.
Hopefully by then I'll have the bridge figured out.
Hopefully. We'll have to find out. We will watch with great anticipation. Alright, folks, and with our first round of interviews out of the way, Girl Power, there we go, from Kitty Claude. Well, under a shower a second ago, an idea came to me that I could just make a city and a park with no concentrated buildings, some random place stuff, mostly low. I mean, you definitely could. Never seen that bridge. Really, Morphous, it's a really fun one. It's definitely worth your while. And ooh, we have a giveaway running around. And Papa Norse with the 100 bits. High five, Papa Norse. Thank you so much for those bits. Really means a lot. How have you been doing, my friend? I hope you are excellent. We have missed your graceful presence. I should write ticket for the rigged giveaway. I'm sure you will. What are we even giving away at this point? We're giving away Banished from Kitty Claude. Thank you so much, Kitty Claude, for that giveaway of Banished. And go, yeah, hope on Monday you'll show it to us. Yep. Hype for bits indeed. And it'll be Monday or Tuesday, Morphous. More on that later. There we go, host. There we go. Thank you so much. Really means a lot. And thank you so much again, Looking Good Cast. Thank you so much, Papa Norse. And so, in general, I'm glad you guys seem to be enjoying the new and improved layouts of Cities in a Snap, because I have worked very hard on these, and I am definitely looking forward to what you guys think of all the other overhauls we've got on the back end. I'm thinking AHV has the best theme with Underground Park so far. Look at the details. I know, right? Evening, everyone. What's up, O'Doyle? Hope you're doing well. There we go. Everyone, get your tickets for Banished! Hey, Kaz, hey, chat. I've got some bad news. I caught Jedi streaming last night and not watching Clone Wars. I know, and he was playing Fall Guys. Dear goodness, who even does that? Alright, but things do look good so far. We've got three very unique builds here, because we've got Irish Koala that's kind of going for, it looks like he's going for integration with his park. And then we've got an Essential Park style thing with Eclipse Chris, and it looks like Dawn Lane really wants her build to focus around the bay and this bridge. We'll have to find out what that's going to look like in the end. And of course, Discord immediately, I will check it out. And thank you for the gift sub there, Minxie Rose to O'Doyle. High five, really means a lot. Thanks so much for your support of the Cities in a Snap event. Where am I looking? There we go. Check out part chat. And yeah, we're going to give him another minute. In another minute, ATV will be disqualified. There we go. Once it hits 1 hour, 40 minutes remaining. Totally 0, Tim, for that layout. In reverse, marking where 0 equals best, 10 equals worst. Ha! Thanks a lot, but oh no, bud. There we go. I thought you were just calling Minxie a butt. I was like, what? Don't call Minxie a butt. Minxie is the opposite of a butt. Minxie is really, really fun. All right. There we go. Limo, I know, right? Sub from Minxie Rose. That's a gift sub for Minxie Rose, actually. Enjoy, O'Doyle, all the emotes, the special privileges in Discord, and all of that. And again, thank you all for supporting this magnificent event. Look at participant chat. Wait, in participant chat? Oh, gotcha. Wait, what? He's gonna have to be disqualified, unfortunately. He is gonna have to be disqualified, I guess, at this point. There we go, because at this point, it's 20 minutes in. We're gonna have to disqualify him, unfortunately. There we go. I hope he gets in, and I hope he takes my dumb humor as it's meant to be fun. Yeah, unfortunately, it's too late at this point. He won't be able to get in time. We'll have to get him in a different week. This does happen sometimes. Sometimes there are scheduling conflicts. These things do happen, though. But that's okay. That's okay, folks, because guess what? We've got 3 magnificent participants here that are all doing an absolutely lovely job of making sure that they are building the best parks possible in just 2 hours' time. Who is going to take it, folks? Is it going to be Irish Koala, Eclipse Chris, or Don Lane? I think goes for Don or only 2. I know, right? But hey, this happens sometimes. And folks, this is why you should always be going to apply for Cities in Snap, to make sure that you can always hop in. Because guess what? We're always looking for participants, and we are always looking for backups even. So even if you're someone that you don't want to actually compete, things like that, we are always looking for you so that we can maybe use you to drop in, because sometimes travel issues happen, sometimes technical difficulties happen, etc. There we go. I can drop in right now if you want. I am not allowed to win anyways. It's true. Really good yourself. Wildman, what's up, Wildman? Hope you're doing well. Or Wildman or Mr. Kitty Claude, to those that don't know. There we go. It took me 3 times before I actually finished the cup. I know, right? That's good. I'm okay. I'm glad you're doing all right. And Mr. Tommy, that's right. You're not allowed to win. Otherwise, you'd have to build 2 times at the same time. There we go. That's good. I'm okay. Yes, definitely okay. All right, and now we are moving in. He seems to be having troubles with getting in. Yeah, that does happen, unfortunately. There we go. All right, and now we've got this best husband. What? I'm right here, Kitty Claude. I'm right here. I have a crazy idea for zoos in a snap. Let's build a zoo where they go from work to houses and from back. Some kind of dark world. Ooh, just me. I did open CS tonight, but by the time I came back from dinner, CS was due. I have been at work for the last 4 weeks. I had to tune in over opening my city. Wow, Mogi Scott. What were you doing for 4 weeks with work? That is intense. That is absolutely intense. And also, folks, be sure to enter the giveaway. Use !ticket to enter the giveaway for Banished. That's why we've been given a copy of Banished by the one and only Kitty Claude. And we'll be bringing Kitty Claude in here in a little bit, maybe, to help explain the giveaways and whatnot. There we go. Papa Norris, getting your ticket. Thank you so much. Really means a lot. Oh, King Prox, you can't enter the giveaway that many times. Taraja is required to come in second. It's true. You know what? Taraja got second today. That's what we'll say. I just work every Saturday night, UK night shift. Gotcha, Mogi. Gotcha. I thought you meant 4, because the way you typed that and the way I read it as 4 weeks straight. And I was about to say, oh my goodness, that's a lot of work. How did you survive? There we go. There's Sheik, you lovely human thing that gets so much love, dude. Oh my goodness, delayed reaction alert, Kiki. Oh, Dolia, if you wish, I can always save your stream. It's true. You're always charismatic, Kaz. You're always charismatic, Wildman. That is how I know that you're in chat, 'cause you're nice and charismatic, and there. Hello, Harry IQ. How are you doing? That's my bad. I blame my red wine for typos. Red wine typos are the best typos. Actually, I think the best typos are sneezing or cat typos, because sneezing typos are great because as you go over to hit enter, you automatically see that they have a slash or they have an apostrophe or a close bracket somewhere where they shouldn't, and it is very obvious. And then cat typos are just the best because it's just all of a sudden a mash of keys. And Little Kaz getting a ticket for Banished. Here we go. It's a great game. I bet you'd like it, Little Kaz. I bet you'd like it a lot. I'm working on a zoo in my current city. I was thinking of adding in dinosaurs and calling it Jurassic Park. Ha! I like where you're going there. I like where you're going. So let's go ahead and check out a little closer. It looks like Eclipse Chris has a few fun little assets for us there. Oh, and he made it disappear. The Cities in a Snap complex. Every time I click his stream, he goes away. He's doing it on purpose, I tell ya. She was watching me play it. Oh, she was. So she will like it, maybe. I have a question. Has anyone put pizza on a pineapple? Or seen at least. Wait, what? Why would you do such a thing? Gareth with the ticket. And of course, it looks like, oh, there it is. He's got the City Skylines logo up there. He's just going for the screenshots. But you know what? We like that. We like going for the screenshots and the memes and the derps here because this is all about the amazing community we have built behind this incredible game. And of course, all about figuring out who can build the best city in 2 hours' time. This week with Parks. And as you can see in the ticker at the bottom of your screens, we have themes for October. The theme for October is, of course, small towns. And also, if you want to apply, be sure to use the register command in order to get the information on how to apply quickly. There you go. I have a question. Does anyone put a plate on top of the food? Harry IQ, I actually did that one time. I literally did that one time. There we go. And quick plug, next week's graphics leaked in Discord. Wait, what? Leaked in Discord? You're gonna have to go to Discord for that leak there. Unless Kazwife decides to tweet it on out, which she very well might, because, you know, it's the Kazwife. But really quickly, I want to go ahead and pull in the one and only Kitty Claude, because Kitty Claude has some stuff to say about giveaways and whatnot, and about Cities in Snap in general. Talk food and on the bingo. Oh my goodness, did we really talk about food again? Oh my goodness. But as soon as Kitty Claude's ready, we'll go ahead and chat with her for just a moment. There we go, talk food on the bingo. Indeed, I haven't know if I'm on Discord, I'm in Discord, there we go. And now we are, and yes, ATV, unfortunately, you were 20 minutes late instead of the 10 to 15, and 20 minutes, we just can't do that, unfortunately. There we go. And remember, in general, across this entire event, the moderators do speak for me. I trust them. They are 100% to be trusted. Never think you can't trust our moderators around here. Speaking of our moderators, Kitty Claude.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing today?
I am good. How are you?
Doing well. So, do you want to just kind of introduce yourself? Who are you? What do you do for Cities in Snap exactly?
So I am Kitty Claude, and I am the giveaways assistant. So I gather all the keys that are given to us as donations in order to have them as giveaways for our community events, which is basically the community events, of course, is the Cities in a Snap every Saturday.
Nice. So, I mean, a lot of people ask, why do we do these giveaways? Because a lot of people are like, well, I mean, you know, it doesn't make a whole lot of money as is. You know, it's not like we've got sponsors or any of that. So why do we focus so hard on doing these type of giveaways? And where do the giveaways come from?
So we focus on the giveaways to give back to the community. It is really important that we have a community that comes back to watch us week after week after week. Because without the viewers you chat, we would have nothing to put on. Because our lovely participants need people to watch them and cheer for them. And the chat is a huge, huge part of that. And we collect keys from donations from viewers. With the Cities in a Snap channels, buy some too with the money that's, you know, put towards by the bids, subbing donations. All that money goes back into the stream, either from giveaways or updating our graphics, like the beautiful graphics we have today.
Oh my goodness, so much effort into them. All of my graphical prowess went into these. And for the record, I don't have much graphical prowess. Kitty Claude, what do you think of the new graphics overall, though? Just out of curiosity, why have you on?
I like them. I think they're a lot cleaner looking than what they were. I love the bottom cities in a city skyline thing that comes at the bottom every so often. The ticker's a lot of fun.
Nice. Well, so with the giveaway stuff, so something else I want to ask you is, so you don't just do giveaways, right? I mean, you have other stuff, right?
Yeah, I sit there and look pretty. No, I do a lot of other things. I help look for people who might be interested in participating. We have our moderation meetings to help improve Cities in a Snap, ways that we can look to bring people in from other communities to participate. There's a lot of back-end stuff that goes on.
Awesome. Well, again, I couldn't do it without you. And folks, again, this is Kitty Claude, our giveaways warden. And do you want to go ahead and wrap up? We'll go ahead and wrap up your giveaway because you actually sponsored today's key, didn't you?
Yes, from Banished.
So
yes.
do you want to go ahead and do the drawing for that while we're here?
Okay. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to enter, and then I will close out. So any last entrants? I guess not. Okay, I'm going to close out. And we will draw a winner, and it is... Oh, I cannot say this word. Just me.
Just me!
You won.
Congratulations!
Congratulations. So whisper me, and I will give you the key to Banished. And our next giveaway will be from the Cities in a Snap channel, and I will get that set up shortly. And it will be for Park Life, any platform.
Yes, the Park Life DLC, because obviously Parks in a Snap, and we can't do Park Life without giving away Park Life. It's just such a core DLC at these points. Anyways, so we'll chat with you later, Kitty Claude. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for all the work you do on the back end, and also for helping keep me in check. Another thing that she does, by the way, her and Dawn Lane combined do a really good job of reminding me, hey Kaz, you need to do this. Hey Kaz, you need to do this. So they are really good at making sure that certain things happen in this event, because otherwise, oh, Lord knows I would prioritize the wrong thing.
So,
But,
I mean, all the moderation staff is wonderful. So, and I do. Are we going to hear more from them today too?
Yeah, we're gonna try and hear from another moderator or two today.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, good luck to everybody, and enjoy the competition. Bye.
See you, Kitty Claude. All right, and folks, again, that was Kitty Claude, a magnificent addition to our moderation staff, doing a lot of work with the giveaways and the back-end nonsense. Evening, what's up, mooks? Amunes ticket. Amunes, once a giveaway is open, you can type ticket to join. That's right. How do you enter? Ooh, it's not open yet, Amunes. Not open yet. What? Congratulations, Just Me. And then Ori just forget about things. It's true, I do forget about things, Morphus. Hi, for everyone responsible for these giveaways. There we go. Because remember, folks, the community has given us a lot of these keys. In fact, most of these keys over the past 6 months. And it is all thanks to you guys. You guys make this event happen. And this is just us trying to give back what we can to the community. Because this event is very important to me and everyone on the back end. And we want to help see it continue. There we go. Or you just forgot things. No, not really. But remember, folks, if you do want to help support Cities in Snap, you can always go down below to the Patreon. You can become a Patreon today. You can also subscribe here on Twitch. You can also donate directly. You can also check out our merch store, where you can get one of the fabulous Cities in Snap mugs. You can get some shirts. We're working on getting more merch too. So be sure to drop your merchandising ideas on the suggestions panel in Discord, and we will be sure to see if we can source something, because we want to make sure that if you want it, you can have it with Cities in a Snap. I say, Zork, let's go! Central Parks is such a good idea. It really is such a good idea. Socials, thank you so much for posting those socials. And also, speaking of socials, be sure to check us out on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, join the Discord if you aren't there already, and of course, follow on Facebook if you're over there. You go, wow, no, OnlyFans, I'm leaving. Obviously. But folks, also, as you can see on the right side of the screen, we do have some good lineups these next couple weeks. Of course, next week, September 12th, Zoos in a Snap, we have Kiki85, Harry IQ, Luca Fiorini, and of course, Taradra. And then September 19th, Amusement Parks, we have Cybex Strings, Urban, Jir Plays, and Joey's Coffee Cup. Again, magnificent participants coming up over these next couple weeks. Don't miss out. They are going to be absolutely great. And of course, they will all come to a head in the final this month, which is going to be to build the best nature reserve you can in just 2 hours time. It's going to be absolutely great. And that's all right here at twitch.tv/citiesinasnap. So yeah, this is also on Insta. That's true, it is now on Instagram. I'm just wondering what Dawn is doing right now. Maybe she could just go out on her bed. She's losing minutes. Yeah, it's... So, no one can go tell Dawn this, but there's one big drawback to this bridge. And the big drawback is that it is very locked in. You have to use it in exactly 2 segments for it to line up correctly. Because it doesn't quite line up right if you do it like she is now. And it's a little unfortunate that she's not realizing it in time, but she is making strides, and I'm very curious if she is going to remember to do things like removing pillars and things like that, because it is a magnificent bridge, but it's one of those bridges that is made for very niche use cases, which is why I've only used the bridge once since discovering it. There we go. Tommy! That's right, everyone. Be sure to enter the giveaway for Park Life on any platform. 1 ticket, sir. 1 ticket. There we go. Screen Gazer, welcome in. And Nightmorphous, of course. And folks, also, I want to let you guys know that if you have a particularly interesting snapshot of this event, whether it be an epic moment, a hilarious meme, or just a good community rousing moment, be sure to submit it on the Discord and tag the moderation team, because we want to try and get some more representative pictures of what the event is as a whole, because we obviously have one opinion of how things look, but we also want your opinion as the viewers as to what you think some of the best moments in this event have been. So, going to Dawn and typing that bridge is a no-no. Is meta? Yeah, don't metagame. Don't metagame. There you go. Kidding, I would not. No, I know you wouldn't. And of course, I'll lose also this one. I win only Vanilla CS. It's true. How many times have you won Vanilla Cities and City Skylines there, Morphous? It's gotta be at least 7. It's gotta be at least 7. Caesar, don't ban me, please. I need to be here at least for another month. It's true, you do. Wait, what happens if you're a participant and you get banned? You just get banned. Like, we don't hold exceptions to that. And then also a quick reminder about the community as a whole. So we do have a lot of community efforts going on right now, and one of those in the Discord is actually we're making sure that if you have a cool piece of content or a good workshop asset, things like that you have created, we want you to be able to post it over in the Cities in Snap Discord so that everyone can help see it, because we want to help build up this magnificent community even better than it already is. And what is happening here? Oh, I see what he's doing. Oh, this is clever. He mentioned hard rain. So what I'm seeing here is he has kind of a drain system that's running alongside his highway. So this is going to look like a very rainy, very heavily rained on city. And I'm very excited for that. Very, very excited. Now, I think this could go even better if he goes out of his way and makes it to where you have, say, I don't know, I guess a drain system is what I'm looking to see. I was actually going to say drainage ditch, but he needs some representation of an actual drainage system in order to make this look really good, because otherwise it's just going to seem a little bit out of place. But here's hoping that he manages to get it done. Yes, me, noted. But there is no quality option now. Wah, wah, something like that, exactly. Exactly. Alright, there we go, and of course, now we are on to Irish Koala, Irish Koala, again, just going out there, and Irish Koala always very much surprises me in this competition because he builds out a lot, and he just kind of goes from the gut, and I like people that build from the gut. I like people that just build to their heart's content, and I believe that this is another good example of that happening. Here we go. Can I sign off Flood of the bingo now? I think this is an intentional sign off of the Flood option on the bingo card. That's just my opinion, though. Just my opinion. There's no quality option now. What do you mean there's no quality option now? Oh, for the stream? Yeah, unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that, just me. If there's no quality options, yeah, I'm looking, yeah, no quality options, unfortunately. It's just a consequence of this being an affiliated channel and not a partnered channel. I tried to restart it a couple times to get the quality options, but unfortunately, it just was not happening today. But folks, we will try our best to get this channel partnered so that we don't have to deal with those quality options issues, because I do realize that 1080p isn't ideal for everyone, but it is technically the most ideal for the most amount of people. So it's one of those things where that's the default resolution, and we try to get downscaling as much as possible, but it's just not happening for us. And again, that's because we take place during kind of prime time here on Saturday. Here you go, Kaz, do you like trains? I do like trains! Empty canals like in Tuscan or LA would allow for that floodwater to pass through. Yeah, I'm thinking something like that. Discord, everyone just post a little next to Chaos on the Discord. Good time for anyone not there. It's joined. Oh my goodness. Oh, that thing, Brainless. That thing. Bingo. You successfully bought one ticket. Yeah, I know how that works. Sometimes Twitch just doesn't like us. Yeah, just me. It just doesn't. But you know what? That's fine. That is absolutely fine, because I promise you we will do everything we can in our power to get this channel to that point. But to do that, we need you to bring your friends, come hang out, make sure you've got this event up from the time it starts until the time it goes away, and then we can push that, because we're right on the precipice of that. And then of course we need to double the amount of times that we stream, but in general, as long as we do that, we'll be able to do that. We won't have to deal with these quality issues anymore. There we go. Alright, and Mogi Scott has gotten their ticket. And Minxie Rose, there we go. For some reason, Minxie Rose, the activity feed literally just went off that you gifted a sub. And that really scared me from like 20 minutes ago. What the heck? I've switched to audio only. It feels listening to CIS like a podcast 80s sports radio. Wait, I have a radio voice? If only I had friends. There we go. Oh, we're your friends, just me. I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend. I'm everyone's friend. Well, I think I'm everyone's friend. Except Nightmorphous and Cuboid. There we go. Alright, and if only I had friend. No, you're fine. So let's go ahead and I also want to remind people here really quick that if you want to participate, please apply early and often. We want to get people in as much as possible, and I know a lot of people want to see us do all these bonus events, things like that, but we can't do that until we have more participants. So if you yourself aren't interested in participating, make sure to find someone who isn't participating that you think will be good, get them in. We want more rookies, we want more console players, we want vanilla, we want modded, we want experienced, inexperienced, we want the whole get-go. And we are working on a way to where we can even incorporate YouTube streaming. So I know that there are some people who have asked about that. We are working on integrating YouTube streaming into this, but it hasn't happened yet. We are working towards it though. There we go. Hi, Miss Iris. What's up, Miss Iris? Hope you're doing well. You boy and I love you too, Kaz. Yay! I'll be your friend too. Yay! See, you have friends in here, just me. We will all be your friend. There you go. Oh, you can't shout him out. Rip. Kaz, you are my nemesis, not my friend. Potato Lord, yes, I know. You were my brutal enemy for what you did to Commander Potato. There we go. Commander Potato still has not forgiven you. There we go. And then right now, I'm really curious here. So I was pretty sure that Koala's going for an integration style thing, and this is really reinforcing that, because check out those tree rings. I'm willing to bet that he's making a checkerboard pattern of skylines, followed by green space, followed by skylines, followed by green space. I'm willing to bet that that's what he's going for at this point, but I can't say for sure. But I think that would look really magnificent. The only thing that worries me a little bit is it looks a little bit elongated to where what he may have been going for, but if it's intentional, great. If not, then he's gonna have a little bit of trouble getting away from that, I think. Maybe next summer, if I can actually organize my own time off other than my work dictating it. With COVID, I may try CAS, and that is perfectly fine. I'll be your friend, Kashim, even while I give you a friendly ribbing. Yay! I have a friend with Gareth Hubble. Kaz is my city skyline sensei, and your sensei thanks you. Here we go. And folks, if you do want to check out the Kaz Gem stream, Kaz Gem streams City Skylines on Mondays and Tuesdays, and EU4 typically on Wednesday, Thursdays. This last week, obviously, was a little bit strange because I got early access to Crusader Kings 3, so I was playing that instead for a while, but we'll be back on it either on Monday or Tuesday, depending on travel conditions. There we go. Happy Teacher's Day to all the teachers out there. Wait, it's Teacher's Day? I didn't know about that. I did not know. There we go. But yeah, so they're basically, Kaz's wife and I are going to a wedding tomorrow, and we're hoping it'll be just a quick little day thing, but obviously, just in case, we have a hotel booked to where we can stay a second night if needed. But yeah, we're hoping that doesn't come down to that. But if it does come down to that, then yeah, we won't be able to stream on Monday unless it's like a short afternoon stream or something like that. My issue is I can spend 12 hours on an intersection. I'm not built for 2-hour build-offs. Dude, Mogi, that is how I am too. Believe it or not. So I started out streaming about a year ago. A year ago, I turned on stream actually a little under a year ago, about 11 months and a week. I turned on stream for the first time, and I built so fast. I built lightning speed all the time. But now, I sit there, I take my time, I go so slow. It is ridiculous, and it's funny because in that time, I've picked up cities in a snap. And so it's funny, so the more I judge this competition, the slower I build myself. So there's something broken there, and I'm not sure what I've done wrong. But clearly I've done it wrongly. Going to a wedding? Going to a wedding, yes, not joing. It's true, I know, right? There we go, same here, even on Squareabout. Squareabouts are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Squareabouts and even triangle abouts. I definitely think triangle abouts are the future, and anyone who doesn't see triangle abouts as the future is simply wrong. I think I watched too much Jedi. Yeah, maybe, who knows. I hope the wedding goes well. Hoping. I don't really know the people, but she does, so that's all that matters. There we go, to think back to your early days. I know, right? There we go, as slow as adult Wisney. Wait, what? I don't even know what you're talking about there. It's great. Thing is, but you're already my dude. I don't know. Has it? Oh my goodness. It has basically almost been a year. There we go. And we'll figure out something to do for that year celebration. A little closer to time. Haven't quite gotten to that point yet. But right now, what's interesting is you can see Eclipse working really hard here to make sure that his city is focused around the park, and it looks like this highway system. Now, the highway system, I'm pretty convinced can be a pretty cool thing, but I'm not entirely convinced of it yet. He did say he's going for New York-style Central Park, and I'm hoping he manages to get it, but right now I'm a little worried because he's spending an awful lot of time on that, and it's not that his city is the focus, but it's more that his city is dying, and a dead city is worse than no city, in my opinion. And for my helicopter abouts, how about pentagram abouts? In that case, just drink, Kaz. Wait, what? Just drink? Okay, sounds good. There we go. Hexagon about how about pentagram abouts? Maybe. But Kiggy, did you know that I learned everything about streaming from people like you magnificent human, you? And something that's a little weird here too, and I know Chris is doing it just for ease of use and all that, but something is really bugging me with all of his roads being 6-lane roads. All of his roads are 6 lanes, and it's a little bit irking to me. I'm trying my best not to let it bug me that much, but dear goodness, it is really, really hard at this point. Hey, Gareth, indeed. Shout out for Kiki, indeed. Pentagram abouts. I know, always happy to help out. I know, right? And he's back up at his City Skylines logo, and I'm curious what he's going to figure out with that, because he's put that in nearly every one of his Cities and Snap builds. I'm curious if he is going to manage to get it incorporated, or if it's just going to kind of be a capstone to his city. And I think either way it could work, but I would really like to see it more integrated with the park itself. But again, only time will tell if he manages to get it integrated a little bit better. What's wrong with 6-lane roads? They're just so wide that take up so much space. They're not necessary. That's just my personal opinion, though. Potato Lord, what I do. If you watch Jay, you'll recognize me. Who are you? There we go. I typically watch those people from the shadows. Alright, let's go ahead and check out how everyone is doing now. And it looks like, again, everyone is doing just fine. Everyone's doing just fine. Everyone seems to be mostly on pace. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is Dawn Lane spending all that time on the bridge. And then I am admittedly worried about Irish Koala's build falling a little bit askew, because it looks really close to what I would consider to be a perfect checkerboard design between the highway and his service road there. But right now it definitely looks like he is struggling to keep it exactly on. But again, only time will tell. Hopefully he manages to get it done the way he wants. And it looks like Dawn Lane's actually messing with Move It here to move a bunch of trees. Let's check that out, because I'm very curious if she's going to be able to get all of the trees moved properly, or if she's going to struggle to get the job done. But it looks like she's managing it. It does look like she's managing it. No, she's deleting. I thought she was moving, but nope, she's outright deleting. That's an interesting strategy, though not at all unheard of. I am very curious, though, how her actual city is going to be set up. It looks like she could be going for just an overall grid-style city, which I think is okay, but I'm a little bit worried about all of the elevated roads. Now, something she could do is a strategy that I employ a lot, which is basically just turning all of the kind of primary roads into elevated roads, and then forcing them to ground after you've zoned everything, because that way you can easily mass zone everything. That is a nice, easy way to accelerate the growth of your city, most of the time. There we go, tickets, indeed. And the map, again, is submitted, well, not submitted by, but it was selected from Mr. Miyagi's collection. It is the Sunset Harbor Vanilla map, no DLC required. And folks, with just an hour and 12 minutes left, do you think that anyone's really pulling ahead? I honestly don't know if anyone's pulling ahead. It really does feel like they're all just getting started right now. What do you guys think, folks? What does chat think? I often erase all the trees at the start so I can keep my PC running. I mean, okay, that does help, Morphous. That does help a lot. It's close. It is pretty close. I feel like they're all just getting started, which is a little weird, because normally by now we have a bit more of the vision coming to play, and really the only one out of this bunch that has a good vision setup so far, I think, is Eclipse Chris. I think Eclipse Chris currently has the best vision between them, and I think we're really seeing the results of that here. There we go. I wonder if they all have Imperial Genesis. Oh my goodness. No! Get that out of here. Get it out of here. I already have Anzaru. It was posted on the Kazgem Discord, like, what, a week ago? Yeah, it was like a week ago. There we go. They all have one big empty park on a map, if you think about it. It's true. That is one way to think about it. They just have no citizens. It's a citizenless park. Oh, there we go, Anzaru. Get wrecked. So yeah, I have listened to it. There we go. I just saw on the CAS one. Ah, gotcha. You should pay more attention. There we go. I tend to build roads in a way that doesn't make any trees disappear. See, I kind of do that, but at the same time, I'm trying to fix that, because I'm trying to start embracing the tree lines. Because, like, over here on the top right of Dawn Lane's screen, you see a few gaps in the trees, a few natural tree lines. I've been trying to align main roads to fall between those tree lines to give a little bit of organic feel to my city. Answer I wanted to wave, but was weak and since the Kaz before. It's true. Just talking about the Kaz from Discord, Kaz promotes Kaz for my bingo card. Oh, Kaz already promoted Kaz. Kaz promoted the Kaz stream already. There we go. Participants are Irish Koala, ATV Bros, or not ATV Bros, unfortunately, Eclipse Chris, and Dawn Lane. If it is a nature preserve, if it has no citizens. It's true, but this is for a central city park. So yeah, they need citizens. They definitely need citizens, in my opinion. But again, that is just one silly Kazgem's opinion. It'd be such a bad announcer, there'd just be lots of silence interspersed with, oh, they're still making roads vis-a-vis. And that is okay. Not everyone is able to do this. I have learned over the last 6 months how difficult this is. In fact, before I picked up doing Cities in Snap, I actually used to question why some esports announcers literally got paid $40,000 a year to work 7 hours a week. Yeah, I know now. I know now. Okay, not 7, more like 17 is what I meant to say. But yeah, I know now why they get paid so much. This is actually incredibly draining. Believe it or not, this 2.5-hour stream for Cities in Snap is more draining on me than, I would say, a 12-hour stream on my Kazgem channel. It is just a lot more to keep track of. I once dove my roads to build up a small town and realized I accidentally trapped a mountain lion in one grid. Ooh, that's fun. Wait, did you actually trap her or did it walk over the roads? Because I've seen them both avoid and just not care about roads. There we go. Had to delete the road and let the mountain lion go. Oh, that's fine. But quick shot is worth it. Quick shot is always worth it. Impressive. Vis-a-vis. Oh, no, that's fine. Vis-a-vis. Yeah. Feel free to let me know if you have any more questions about this. Because I know a lot of people do ask about that stuff, because I've even had people that have come on and done the co-hosting thing with me before who have even messaged me and been like, dude, I can't do it as often as you. So yeah, it is a very different thing than people realize. And I just think it's one of those things that until you see the back end, you don't really know. Because it's not just the day of, it's also a lot of the other stuff that goes into it. There we go. Vote Cybex. Wait, Cybex? Where's Cybex? The cyborg isn't even here. I can get that. I will stick to my 10-mile walks rather than stream. I hold my hands up to you guys that can. There we go, Mogi Scott. But no, that's fine. And honestly, and that's part of the... It's interesting because I feel that doing this has made me a better streamer on my personal channel. I feel that I am a better streamer having done Season Snap than I was before, because I feel like I am more apt to pay attention to multiple streams of data now. Vote WD-40? Vote WD-40, Palpatine! No, don't vote for WD-40. Vote for Taraja. Oh my goodness, the Mountain Lion couldn't cross the road. Interesting quarter pounder, very interesting. By the way, about grid, if you're a heavy vanilla, but some kind of perfectionist, you want to plots to be completely filled with square-based system. Only grids make it possible. Some curved stuff makes gaps between neighborhood plots. It was better made in SimCity 5, but you weren't able to just lengthen it. Just me, there are actually ways around that. There are absolutely ways around that. One of the ways around that is to zone one-wide tilings. For instance, I do this in my residential areas a lot, like my suburban residential stuff. I tend to sit there and have curves while I'll just zone little houses, one after the other. And then, if I feel they're too far gapped, I will kind of use Move It to pull them apart, and then I'll rezone again. But if you're playing just vanilla, one of the things you have to do is just do the one-wide zonings, and then fill the gaps with a tree. If you fill the gaps with a tree, it gives the illusion of having a yard, and it is an absolutely great hack to get rid of those gaps in your curves. Is it just coincidence Dr. Audra is in the second week of CS this month? Oh my goodness, that is very coincidental. There we go. I used to watch EU LCS with the kids because Quickshot was great, but now Joe's co-host died and she has a right body mouth sigh. I don't even know what EU LCS is. I have no idea what that is. There we go. Executes Order 60. So, what? Don't do that. New City Skylines website. Only grids. Ha! Only grids. No, we're not gonna do that. But speaking of which, we are actually working on a couple of other things. The Season Stop website, I'm actually talking with a few people, and we're actually going to start producing some unique content for it. And by unique content, I mean we're actually going to be producing some guides both on how to participate in Season Snap, how to start cities, how to incorporate certain mods, things like that, because I feel that between everyone that's participating in Season Snap, we have a wealth of knowledge that we would like to share with everyone. So just a series of quick guides, video collections, things like that. That's something else that we have in the works that we are going to be striving towards. There we go. That could work using these 1x1 homes. Even the 1x2s. The 1x2s, just me, the ones that have basically the 1x1 houses but just back a square. Those work best with the curves. Those work best with the curves because then you can have lead up to your house where you can sit there and have kind of a quote yard or a big tree, or you could sit there and build like a park path that comes in there. There are a lot of things you can do with those paths. It just takes a lot more effort to cover up than if you have mods, so it is very possible. Palpatine, here is your order number 66, cheeseburger with fries. ECS, European League of Legends Championship Series. Got it. Yeah, I don't watch League of Legends, so I just wouldn't know, unfortunately. There we go. Quarter pounder, I don't think I said hi to you. Oh no, it looks like Dawn is going for Central Service. Yeah, I'm kind of curious what's going on there because I think Dawn Lane is going for kind of that mass grid system, which again, there's nothing wrong with a grid. Grids can be beautiful, grids can be perfect and amazing, and it's really just up to you to decide how it's going to look in the end. And as long as you spruce it up, and you do great things to help differentiate one part of your city from another, then a grid can be the best way to do it. This whole misconception about, oh, grids are bad, all that, it's just wrong. It's not right at all. There we go. Kishra joining a bit late. It's true, he was a few minutes late, and we probably will not be holding that against him, because folks, remember, it's just important that you're here and enjoying the content. That is what is most important to us. Jasmine, given it's Father's Day here, thank you. It's Father's Day for you. Well, congratulations, Palps. Congratulations on Father's Day. Enjoy your Father's Day, and happy Father's Day to you, my friend. And happy Father's Day coming soon to all of the folks that have Father's Day coming up. I know in the States it's already come and gone, but to those that might also be in that situation, because I have a feeling that there are probably others. There we go. Season Step, if I may say, would say that how to incorporate certain mobs isn't as important as when. Too many people think that TMP is the solution for traffic problems with zero thought towards good road layout. Exactly, Minx Heroes. And that's one of the things, because if you watch someone like Too Legit City, you can see him lay perfect and beautiful road systems with lower traffic than most modded players. lower traffic than the most modern players. Like, he will get 90% traffic as an average, and he gets upset if he has like 86. So honestly, he is a good person to watch that, because you can manage traffic. Now again, it all comes down to personal preference at the end. And Stampy Pants, it's hammer time! There we go. Thank you so much for that sub, Stampy Pants. It really means a lot. Thank you so much for your support of the Cities in a Snap community and helping push this event forward and keep it in business. Thanks, guys, in chat anytime. There we go. Playing RuneScape now while listening to CAS. Nice! There we go. And then, yay, another bingo. Woohoo, bingo! Sub, Stampy Pants. Agreed. TMPE should enhance road flow, not fix road problems. Exactly. Now, there are a few things I feel it should fix, such as generating left turns. Oh my goodness. Protected left turn lanes need to be a thing. Timed traffic lights need to be a thing. But aside from that, yeah, you don't need to sit there and have it where all the traffic avoids each other, things like that. And lane flow palps. There we go. Unfixed, it's the fine tweaks, things like speed limits and parking. You're welcome, Cities Dork. Indeed. If you can't do lane mathematics, proper intersections in TMPE won't fix squat. Actually, with poor lane mathematics, you can use proper intersections with TMPE to fix it. But you have to use them to a masterful level. Oh my goodness. Can we get the flood hype in chat for Eclipse Chris? That's the wrong button. This is Eclipse Chris. Can we get the hype in chat for the floods, folks? The floods never stay away from Cities in a Snap. You can do so much, you really can. It's great when you have a good related system. It's true. What about TMPE for trains? Okay, TMPE for trains is just broken. But it's also very necessary to make sure that your cargo routes don't go down certain... Oh my goodness, what is happening here? Eclipse, Chris, what are you... Oh... This is such a bad flood. I was feeling so good about his city, too. Can we get some F's in chat for the poor citizens of Eclipse Chrisville? Hi, it's flood time. Well, I try to make no highway system in the city, so TMPE is kind of useful for turbo square abouts and that stuff. Maybe. Also, IRL cities have traffic. I'm trying to embrace that. Me too, Gareth. Me too. I feel like this whole drive for, oh, you have to have 95% traffic flow is a little weird. But obviously, if you have, like, well under 70% traffic, at that point, you're causing issues. At that point, you are just causing issues, and you can definitely have better traffic flow. He needs his raincoat again. I know, right? Go get him his raincoat. Someone remind this human to go get a raincoat, because he's going to get wet fixing that one. We haven't seen a flood in too long. It's true, it's been several weeks, despite us doing several maps that honestly open themselves up very ripely to flooding circumstances. And my bingo is on fire in CIS. Is it? Ooh, what's your bingo card looking like, Mr. Tommy? Go ahead and post it so we can see. I wish they had TMPE for airways and airports where you could design your approach paths. That would be great, Quarter Pounder. Let's find a mod developer and chain them to a desk and make them do that. 75 to 90% traffic is optimum. Yeah, that's typically what I aim for, Palpatine. Like, I mean, anyone who's watched the Kaz streams, you know that, like, you know, I get a little miffed at myself if it's under 80 in particular. I try to strive for 85, but below 80, I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I doing wrong? And the second it's below 75, I'm like, okay, guys, we're fixing this. And we're stopping everything. We've got to fix it. Okay, you're a mod developer. No, I'm not. I'm not a mod developer. Happy for Kaz to chain you to this. Wait, what? No, I'm not. Hi, Anzu. Oh, Gareth. Oh, you're talking about Gareth. I was like, wait, what? Announce 1 hour remains. That's right. We've got 1 hour remaining. I tagged Gareth. Yeah, I didn't see that, unfortunately. There we go. And folks, the Park Life giveaway is going to be ending soon. So be sure to enter. This is Park Life for any platform. But while that giveaway wraps up, we're going to go ahead and hop into our halfway interviews. So let's go ahead and dive right in. And of course, we're going to be visiting the Irish koala. I think that was the longest H I've done so far.
It's only 3 H's.
Yeah, but it feels like it grows. Like sometimes I look at it and it just looks like it's growing. It's like a slinky. It's just pulling and pulling, and then occasionally contracts to just 3.
You know, I did notice that yesterday it's past the 60 days and I still have my name. How about that?
Oh, it's true. Yeah, you have reached a new landmark. 60 days with the same name. I mean, how are you even surviving?
I don't know. I'm living with it.
Well, that's good. So, tell us about your city. How are you feeling? You've got about 58.5 minutes left, so how are things looking for you?
I thought this was Cities in a Snap 3 hours.
Go home. So how are you feeling, though?
I'm worried on time right now, considering I'm spending a lot of time just kind of nitpicking little things, and not only that, making sure things are aligning up as far as like the numbers goes, and I want things in a particular way, just like the way the helixes are working with throughout the park, and then adding buildings. I mean, think about this as the big theme that I'm working with here, but I don't know if I'll have enough time to place all the buildings that I want either.
Really? So you do seem to have a bit of a plan though. Now, I'm also interested in your road layout. So you initially started building a little bit towards the water a little bit, and then you kind of backed off a little bit. Was that more a change of plans, or is this kind of what you were always thinking? Just kind of build a little bit towards the water and then kind of straddle the highway past that?
A little bit towards the water and a little bit going towards the highway and things of that nature, because I needed a big space in order to get some pattern designs going with the apple and orange trees, that's what they are. What these circles are, by the way. It's not just any type of tree. And then get some design aspects with the park paths and things like that.
Right. So, and again, I do like that a lot. So you're doing a fairly interspersed approach, really, it seems. I mean, because you're doing nice integration, you're interspersing things. Now, are you going to have a large urban center, or is this going to be just generic sprawl? Because you've got a few tall buildings, but not much else to go off of.
Exactly. So the focus isn't really the tall buildings, it's more about the centralized park. Hence why I added a man-made lake inside the park area. Added some trees, and then I'm just kind of filling in some spots and stuff like that. So doing what I can with the time allotted.
Awesome. Well, we're going to have to look forward to what you're doing here. So you got about 56 minutes. Do you think you'll be able to pull it off by then?
Absolutely not, but we'll see. Because I mean, at this point in the last hour, I feel like I'm completely winging it and see what else I can add to this. There's literally no plan at this point.
Awesome. Well, we'll wish you good luck. Good luck, my friend. And of course, folks, go check out twitch.tv/IrishKoala and see if you're enjoying their city. And we'll be checking in with you at the end.
Thank you very much. See you soon.
All right. And now we are with Eclipse Chris. What's up, Chris?
Oh, hey, welcome back.
Yeah, so how are things feeling? You've got about 55 minutes left.
Well, I did have a bit of a scare earlier.
We saw. What was with the flood?
Well, flood was, I aimed to put some water sources in, and everything worked fantastic on my test, but when I got into this and tried it, I was too low to the sea level.
Ooh.
So that was a bit of an issue. So I had to improvise, and thanks to the god that is Cuboid, I selected my whole city and elevated it up a few steps.
Oh my goodness, that is so hacks. How did your computer... Well, I guess the city isn't that big. Because I know if you do that with a city that's too big, move it's just like... crash the end.
I was on 1 to 2 FPS, let's say that.
Okay, so basically much bigger, and you may have had to re-roll.
Potentially, yes. It
You know
was
what? That's fair.
hit and miss.
That's more than fair. These things happen. So I do like your design though. I love that sunken highway, and I love you using those. I love using those sewage drains like that to sit there and create kind of a, I guess, a running like a runoff system really of the surrounding area.
Basically.
Now, has this always been the plan for your centerpiece?
Yes.
It's a very
This is
unique
the-
centerpiece, and I also love
what I
the
was
concrete
hoping.
braces on top. The concrete braces on top are absolutely beautiful. And they add
I
a
saw
lot.
them and they're just brilliant.
They really are. I mean, I've seen smaller versions, but I really like those beefy versions. They're quite good. And it's something that, again, you don't see it too often. But I feel like most people have seen a situation where a city has to employ things like that to get around a certain feature or to kind of navigate a small, narrow area, or maybe just to brace against some rock formations. We've all seen something like that, and to see it actually applied well in Cities in the Snap is definitely a first, I think. And are you
Talking of
metering your
features,
city?
Yeah, talking of features, I need some more. I had to, because I had to raise the city, I had to then get rid of my features. So I've got to replace my features.
So you gotta, okay, well, so you're intentionally metering your city. I do approve of metering your city, obviously. But
Of course.
in the meantime, do you have any more plans for the last 53 minutes?
To add in lots of nice taller buildings here and there to make it a bit more skyrisey. Add in the actual park itself, pathing and stuff, also cycle paths and things maybe, and lighting really.
Awesome. Well, we'll have to look forward to that, and let's hope that you manage to get it all done and have it looking beautiful, but so far looking really nice.
Ooh,
and
it is
best of
looking
luck in the
nice.
back half.
See you later, guys.
All right, and now we're on to Don Lane. What's up, Don Lane? Uh-oh, network error. That's not good. Don Lane, are you there?
Hello, darling. How are you?
Yeah, your stream is up, right? We seem to have a quick little technical issue here. And this is why we have a refresh command. Look at that, it's beautiful. One command, it's back up and running. And, of course, it got repeated. There we go, okay. So now we're good to go. So, Don Lane, how are you feeling? 52 minutes left. You've gotten quite a bit done, it looks like. Your city looks much grander than last time we saw it. And it seems that you finally moved off the bridge.
I knew you were kind of fretting over that one.
I was.
I kind of figured you were sitting there saying, all right, leave the bridge alone. Go do something else. You don't have anything else built.
I actually wasn't saying that. I think chat was saying that. In fact, I think it was Nightmorphous, if you want to chew him out about that later. It was Nightmorphous who had no faith in you.
But see, I want the bridge, so...
It's a beautiful bridge. It's an absolutely beautiful bridge. Though, again, if it's any consolation, it is one of the weirdest bridges to integrate. It is absolutely one of the weirdest bridges to integrate.
So I suppose you want me to tell you, like, what I'm planning now, right?
I kind of do want to know now, because the bridge kind of is there. But what else is going on here? I've got, like, a kidney bean shape in the middle of what I assume is your park, it looks like.
Well, I'm going to give you a hint, Kaz. The theme is Central Park.
Yes.
Well, did you ever see Central Park in New York?
Yes.
You know how huge that park is?
It is gigantonormous.
Yep. And it has in the middle of it a lake. And
Oh,
it
that's
also
right, it
has
does.
another little water area. So my thought, since you gave me this nice quick challenge, was I was going to make Central Park.
Awesome. I do like that. Really emphasizing possibly one of the most famous, like, central city parks in the world, honestly. Like, Central Park, New York City is obviously very famous for a lot of reasons. But it's absolutely humongous. And you're right, it has so many features. And something I didn't realize, but apparently it has 36 baseball diamonds in it. Like, I was doing some research for this.
I didn't know that.
It's absurd. And it also has, obviously, the zoo. It's got museums lining it. But yeah, it's got something like... or sorry, it's 24 baseball diamonds on it.
Yeah.
Not 36. But it's still absurd. And then you sit there and look on Google Maps and you can actually see all these pockets and you just see how large it is. Because most cities... Like, if they have, like, most small towns, rather, if you have baseball diamonds, you have, like, 4 of them kind of in a quadrant together, and then, like, that's the focal point of your city's park for a lot of small cities. But then Central Park is just like, we've got a quadrant of quadrants like that next to each other, so, like, 12 of them next to each other. Then they've got another 12 or so that are spread throughout in different areas of it. It's just like, holy heck, this park is huge!
And see, I'm upset because there's, like, in there is the Alice in Wonderland statue.
Ooh.
So I was kind of, it's really cute, and it's like one of my favorite things to see. So I kind of went on the workshop and was looking.
Are you still there, Dawn?
I'm having my mic problems today.
Yeah, it actually may have been your internet clip because your stream also clipped there for a second. But we'll go ahead and get out of your hair for now. But again, we'll be sure to check you out for the end interviews. And folks, again, this is twitch.tv/Don Lane, a legendary builder, a legendary human, of course, someone who helps out on the back end of Season Snap. And we'll be checking with you later, Dawn.
Bye, hun.
All right, and so with that, folks, the stage is set. So What are we feeling? What do we think? We've got about 48 minutes left. Do we feel like anyone has pulled ahead? Do we feel like anyone is significantly behind? Or is it still anyone's game? I think it's anyone's game at this point. Shakes fist, darn you, internet! Oh, I know, right. In the CAS Park Life theme, would residential and park zones be enough? Or would we also need to zone commercial and industries too? I think that just depends on the situation. I think there's some situations where that could work really well and other situations where it might not be as good. So it's really up to you. Has coffee. What were we thinking is... What we are thinking is that the Senate has coffee. That's not what I'm thinking at all. The map is correct. That's true. The map is correct, Nightmorphous. And thank you for refreshing her stream for me. Really means a lot. Polyphony's ahead of all of us. Yeah, Polyphony knows everything. Wait, why is Polyphony ahead this time? I'm so confused. No commercial and no industry means down marketing and score, and the game will jank. I mean, honestly, though, I don't have anything that demands that you have commercial and industry in the rubric, though we are working on overhauling the rubric, folks. In fact, this might be the last week that we have the current rubric. We're actually expanding the rubric. We're making it a little bit more detailed. We're adding a few more categories, and we're even setting up the separate, finally, the separate rubrics ahead of time for things like consoles in a snap, things like whatchamacallit, the details in a snap, things like that. And we're going to be doing a big overhaul of that stuff, just like we've done with these graphics. So again, be looking forward to that in the Discord, and also be sure to follow on Twitter so you can be aware of all of these changes as they occur. There we go, and the game will jank. The game won't necessarily always jank. It will, however, be looking for those and be like, why exist? But you know what, that is perfectly fine by me. Polyphony is ahead because she's becoming more sentient by the stream, and she has access to more info than the human brain can hold. Sometimes, yes. Right now, Polyphony is actually able to do the whole refresh thing. It's actually very nice that Polyphony is able to do that for me, because it means that now, if I don't catch, say, Eclipse Chris's stream going down for a second, the moderators can just react instantly and use the refresh command. It's really nice. The rubric must be obeyed. It's true, it must be obeyed, Sydney Chase. All hail the rubric, just for reference. Obviously for reference. There we go. And also, I'm going to go ahead and drag in another back-end person. And this person helps out a lot with things such as Twitter and also just keeping me in check, things like that. And yeah, we'll go ahead and bring her on in. The one and only Kazwife. What's up,
Hello.
Kazwife? Hi.
Sorry, there's a slight delay on the stream, so I might be a minute behind on things.
Oh yeah, it definitely happens. So, Kazwife, I'd like you to go ahead and, so what do you do for Cities in a Snap, exactly?
Well, I run the Twitter. I help mod. I handle some issues sometimes. It varies a lot. I help run the Facebook with I Am the City's Dork. He's the main person, but I do help with some of the back end.
Awesome. So, something else here. So, you help out a lot with that stuff, and also you help keep me in check. Obviously, love you for that. I mean, you are absolutely amazing, helping keep me running, and oftentimes even just little things like making sure that I've hydrated myself in that like 60-second break that we have towards the end of the event. So just lots of little things like that. It really does help, and you're absolutely legendary for that. But something else. So you've also helped out a little bit with our merchandising a little bit in the past, haven't you? With things like shirts and whatnot?
I've mostly done it for your personal channel, but for Cities in a Snap, I have helped with creating a few of the items.
Awesome. So are there any particular merch items that you like in particular?
Awesome. So are there any particular merch items that you like in particular?
I'm a pretty big tank top fan, so that part's kind of cool.
Didn't you order one here recently?
Yeah, I think it should be here sometime next week.
Ooh, that's exciting. Will we get to maybe see the Shank? And I believe you ordered my shirt with that too, didn't you?
I think so, yeah. So probably be sometime next week before they get here.
Awesome. I can't wait for that, because there's a little bit of a delay in that. We got the mug really quick, though. It's really awesome. I actually meant to post a picture of that so that people could see it in action. But yeah, the Season Snap looks and feels great. It's absolutely great. And of course, we are looking to expand that, because people do have a lot of cool ideas. And obviously, you know, I get those ideas, I pass them to Kaz's wife, and then she'll often do some of the research for me on, hey, is this possible? Is this thing we can do? Is there a way we can do it? Because obviously, we don't have the ability to sit there and just mass order 300 of something and just sit on them, so we have to try and find the right people that'll sit there and make it on demand. So it really does mean a lot, Kaz's wife. Obviously, you mean a lot to me, and also I'm sure you mean a lot to the community, because you're also in a lot of other people's chats as well. Is there anything else that you'd like to say about Season Snap before I let you go, or about today's event?
Not really. I do, on the merch that you're talking about, I have been exploring a few other options, so hopefully in a few weeks I can have some other ideas in mind and on the store.
Ooh. Can't wait to see about that. Will you be posting about that in the Discord?
I think I've mentioned it to a few. There's a couple of ideas that I would like to incorporate that are not available now. So...
Awesome. Well,
I'm still figuring it out.
Awesome. Well, we'll be looking forward to that. And again, folks, this is Kaz's wife, my IRL wife. She is absolutely amazing. She helps me run this a little bit on the back end, and I thank you a lot. And obviously, we will be chatting with you later. Best of luck with the rest of the tweeting and whatnot for the day, and we'll catch up with you after the event.
Okay.
Awesome. And yes, I was aware of the slight echo that is there. That's Kaz's wife's in, though, Palpatine. Man, you're always on me about that. Just, you can't Kaz dirt me for everyone else's problems. If y'all think things are bad now in 20 years' time, the country's going to be run by people who are homeschooled by day drinkers, probably. Can you get rigged? There we go. Well, at least that emo didn't get me timed out. True. There we go. It didn't get you timed out. There we go. I told my wife the same. I will talk with you after the event. Make a CE-shaped pen holder. Windows will be holes, and it would stand on left wall. Just an idea came to my mind. Wait, I have no idea what you're even talking about. Echo alarm. Yeah, unfortunately, there was a, yeah, there's not much we could do with the feedback. Kaz's wife, she listens on headphones, but for some reason it echoes through. I've talked with her about that. There's not much that could have been done there. Yeah, I'm very sorry about that little bit of echo that you had in there. If it was too bad, I am sorry. I'll avoid doing that in the future. But yeah, there we go. All right, millennials. There we go. Mook's playing, obviously. Oh my goodness. I know, right? Millenniums. What's up, Pumpkinhead? Hope you're doing well. What's the C-Shat pen holder? I'm very curious what that's going to be. Very, very curious. But yeah, don't dirt me for things like that when it's not even my fault. It's not even my fault, Palpatine. You're sitting there derping me left, right, and center. Interesting idea. I don't know what we're talking about. C-shaped pen holder. So this time I think it means turn the CIS logo into a pen holder. What do you mean a pen holder? Like, what do you mean a pen holder? I'm very confused. It was all fine. Here, RTX voice for the win. Not much. I mean, I don't think her computer would be able to run that, unfortunately, Gareth. She's on a poopy little laptop, unfortunately. Holds pens. It's not like emergency, I think. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I've got you. I was just very, very confused, and I was like, wait, what? Like, go ahead and submit that. Maybe, I think it's possible that my brain is just deformed at this point or something from Season Snap stuff. There we go. And of course I'm salty about Palps, because you're responsible for like half of my Kaz derps. And I'm pretty sure half of those are unjustified. There we go. Yeah, you would need to run it on yours, Kaz. I think yours will run the patched version. Maybe. It might. You have to keep in mind, though, I'm starting to tax my computer quite a bit with the Season Snap running itself, because there are a lot of media files that are permanently loaded, and I'm keeping all of the streams native at 1K so that we can sit there and have the best resolution possible. As I can't sit there and dynamically update all of their streams, so I have to lock everyone in at 1K resolution. There we go. I use my laptop as a Java desktop, so that's the echo issue. Sorry, Palps! We can't afford to get her a new computer, unfortunately. I wish we could. I really do wish we could. for a lot of different reasons. But yeah, we can't afford to get Kaz's wife a new computer, unfortunately. There we go. It's just her laptop is too old. There we go. Maybe if I don't forget, I would make it in FreeCAD. Maybe. Yeah, let's talk about that, Just Me. Let's talk about that. Let's definitely talk about that. So, folks, who do we feel is pulling ahead? Honestly, right now, I'm kind of rooting for Eclipse Chris. Right now, I feel like Eclipse Chris is really pulling ahead. I feel like he's got a good completed idea. On the other hand, though, Irish Koala here has, I think, the most, I'd say, interesting idea. I think that's the most interesting idea. I think it's just going to be a question of execution. And I think the wild card this week is certainly Dawn Lane. Because I feel like Dawn Lane here has definitely made a lot of strides. She's made a lot of progress. And since kind of ditching the bridge, it seems that she has really lined up to where she really wants to make Central Park New York City type feel. And I think she's really got that down. I think she's doing a great job with it, and she's done a wonderful job of reminding us of one of the most famous city parks in the world. And of course, thank you for the follow there, Randy Andy XXL. My brain can't figure out the circles. I think the circles are interesting. I think they're very interesting. I like those circles that Irish has. Me too. I think they're absolutely great. He's using the prop lines tool for that, and it is an absolutely lovely time. And, of course, that just happened again. Oh, my goodness. Go away. There we go. All right, now let's go ahead and drag this down. There we go. Okay. There we go. Fixed it. My brain can figure out circles. But yeah, he's using prop lines tool, and he's trying to do it to create some interest, I think. Now, I'm wondering if he's going to be incorporating those. 'Cause again, he still doesn't have much of a city to go on. So right now, Dawn Lane and Eclipse Chris have cities, and that is a huge bonus. And I feel like Irish is just falling behind on that mark. Though he does have the most magnificent vision, it does feel like he's just falling a little behind, and I am a little worried about that at this point. What do people in chat think, though? What do people in chat think? Do we feel like it's still a three-horse race? Do we feel like anyone's dropping out? Do you feel like anyone has pulled significantly ahead? What's your story, folks? What do you think is happening here on Cities in a Snap? There we go. And also, did we ever close that second giveaway? I feel like it's about time to close that second giveaway. Let's go ahead and get that done at some point. There we go. And take it. There we go. Oh, nope. Didn't get that. Let me try here. Giveaway. There we go. Nope, we haven't closed it yet. So let's go ahead and close it up. And Cities Dork has won! Congratulations! I am the Cities Dork. GD Cities Dork rigged. It's always rigged at the moment. Don't really feel that park in a snap. Yeah, it's not really feeling parky right now. And now Eclipse Chris right here, he seems to be really doing it now. Eclipse Chris is really starting to feel the park vibes, I think. And I think Dawn is also on that. Just again, I feel like Irish is falling a little off the horse at this point. He just stepped away too. Oh, rip. Rip. There we go. He just stepped away too. Yeah, that happens. Definitely happens. Oh my goodness. That is honestly amazing timing. Congratulations to the absentee of I Am the Cities Dork. Hit us up on the back end. We will get that to you. Contact Kaz for a key. Woohoo! We're going to contact Kaz for a key. And right now, though, it does look, again, I do feel like we're getting that vibe now, Morphus. From at least Eclipse Chris, kind of Dawn Lane, but I'm still not quite getting it from Irish Koala. And I feel like, again, he has a good idea, but I'm just not feeling the execution right now. I feel like the execution may be failing him. But oh my goodness, that is such a magnificent idea there. Check that out on Eclipse Chris's screen. He's got those Christmas lights just dangling between the trees. That is, or just lights in general. That is a fabulous idea. And it's such a small but amazing detail. And honestly, stuff like that can get you the win here in Season Snap. Stuff like that can absolutely net you the win. There we go. So what do you guys think of these little lights? Are these good lights? Bad lights? Would you use them in your own city? I personally think I am going to use them at some point because I think they're absolutely great. I know I've seen them around. I don't recall where I saw them though, but either way, looking good. And I think they'll be an excellent addition here. But again, I think he needs to make sure that the park paths go near it or at least swerve through it, because at that point you would actually be showcasing them and they would have purpose. Because right now it's beauty with no purpose, and that is never a good situation to be in. As goes shopping on the bingo. Oh no! I just committed another bingo! Oh no, you've got to be almost done with bingo by now. Neat pulse landing lights. I mean, hey, that could work too. I think I'm going to go shop right now. I mean, kind of. No, I wouldn't do that midstream, would I? Hang on, I'm on my other screen. No, just kidding. I would never do that to you guys. Do you guys not trust me? Do you guys really not trust me? Oh my goodness, these guys. I think pineapple pizza is a bad idea. Woohoo! I also agree, Anzaru. And right now, it does look like he's starting to utilize this to border his pathways. But again, it's gonna be a question of does he utilize them correctly? Because again, if he doesn't get them fitting just right, then it's gonna look a little bit jank and a little bit off-putting. But here's hoping he manages to nail it. Pineapple debate, that's on the bingo card. Oh, come on. You set me up for that one, Answer. You absolutely set me up. Only problem with these lights is that I don't want something like that next to my window at night. But for aesthetics, really interesting stuff. Yep, baited. Probably. That's Kaz not visited Workshopaholics yet? Dude, we have a Workshopaholic meeting every Monday, Palpatine. Every Monday, starting at 9:30 U.S. Central Time, we start the Workshopaholics meeting. It's a very serious meeting where we sit there and discuss our problems and also enhance our problems by visiting the workshop very frequently. And we typically talk about new assets and stuff. I've got a cool new asset I want to talk about that just hit the workshop. Those that follow me on Twitter know that there's a great new set of roads that I'm really hype about. Palpatine, yes, but they tried to talk about being addicted, and he doesn't like that. He's a founding member. Come on, Kaz wife, you're supposed to be on my side. Oh my goodness. But folks, we're going to go ahead and pull in another person really quick. Next person we're going to be pulling in is Kiki85. He is a magnificent human. He actually helped get this event off the ground in the 2.0 version, and he is back streaming now, and he of course is a seasoned veteran of this event. So let's go ahead and pull him in and see what he has to say. Kiki, are you there?
Hello.
Hello. So, hi. So do you want to maybe just talk a little bit about kind of what's your relation to Cities in the Snap here?
Hold on, I've got to mute the actual stream. Give me a second. I was getting double sound there. It's like, what's going on? So my relation to Cities in the Snap is obviously I partook in the original version, hosted by Lemon Pops. I then also put your name forward a lot to Lemon Pops for taking over as host, as I knew he was looking for a new host. And I've been helping since you've taken over with many different aspects of the moderation, keeping an eye on all the contestants' chats, making sure that there's no funny business going on, people helping and things like that, saying, oh, this person's doing that. And just the sort of general back-end stuff, brainstorming and helping move the event forward, really.
Awesome, because again, you've participated in this several times in this iteration, and as you mentioned, in the original iteration, because I believe you participated twice under Lemon Pops, if I'm correct? Or was it just the once?
So, yes.
Yeah, it was twice, I believe.
It was twice.
Yeah, because it was once before I started, and then it was once in that November event, that I believe it was. So, yeah, you participated quite a bit. So, how have you seen Cities in Snap and the community around it evolve over the past year?
Well, obviously the main thing would be the different themes. Beforehand, it was just a build-off. There wasn't any set specific themes out there. And I think that has been really, really good to see. Having the console Cities in a Snap come into effect as well, because obviously there's a lot of console players out there, and it's something that we've been trying to get people involved in, because consoles are, well, they're unique in the way that you have to play the game. You don't have the mods, so it makes people think out the box a lot more. Other things, obviously, the details in the Snap. There's a long list, basically. Put it that way. And I could take all your time and talk about it all, but
Oh no, you're fine, but like you did mention something interesting there, because the consoles in Snap, and one thing I did want to bring you in to talk about in particular is the fact that, I mean, you know firsthand now, because obviously there's been this huge misnomer in the community for months and months and months that, oh, well, you can't participate, you can't compete with the modded players if you're console, but you competed against a console player just last week. How wrong would you say those people are that console can't compete?
I would say that they're very wrong. Joey did a fantastic job, and I know there are others out there who have the same skill, if not, they're on a very high skill level. So you can fully take on a PC player whilst on console.
Right. Even when the PC player is running mods. I mean, that's something that a lot of people didn't think was possible. But, I mean, one thing that I think is really interesting is because I've always enjoyed, because you work with the terrain a lot in your personal streams. Like, you like working with them, like, you like trying to find the right slopes, you like trying to kind of figure out the right height maps that you want to have. In fact, you've worked with height maps directly. But what's interesting is even your level of terrain work, it feels like it is equal to, if not, kind of at least in the same region as that which Joey's Coffee Cup brought to the table last week, and he's on console, and you have all these terrain and terraforming mods. I mean, how does that make you feel? Is that kind of like do you feel like it's more we're used to having these crutches, and so we don't think as creatively, or do you think it's more just that shows how masterful that Joey's Coffee Cup and others are, that they can match up to our terrain tools that we have as modded players?
That's a very good question, actually. I mean, one downside with being PC player and modded is obviously the more you have loaded, the worse performance you get in game, which can affect the way that it works and plays. I am notoriously known for having far too many mods and assets for the amount of RAM I have, and that does affect it in the long run. But yeah, I mean, because I think the console players are stuck with the basic tools, they've got to utilize and learn how to use them as best as possible, compared to what we have with the changeable brush, the different brush ends, which could give us a lot more different effect to them. So I don't know, I think there's maybe more that we have to learn in the sense of all the different brushes, what you can use them for, what looks good. It's something that they don't have to do on console, which means that they can get to grips with it a lot quicker.
Exactly, and I think that's something that it really did pay off, and that's why I thought it was interesting last week, because seeing you, who I would consider to be a very high-level terrain artist, really, when it comes to how you design your own cities, going up against a console player who I am growing to respect his terraforming more and more and more every time I tune into his stream, and it's just so interesting to me. And so, I mean, you've had a lot of competition with that and all that, so what do you think about kind of the things that we have planned down the road? Obviously, we're starting to come up with more themes, because we used to just do this sandbox, didn't we? It used to be just straight up sandbox, and now we're doing themes. And as someone who's done it probably equally sandbox versus themes, do you feel like one versus the other is the better way to do Cities in Snap?
Well, I think having the different themes, it brings a different element instead of just doing like sandbox. Because of the fact that some people have strength in certain areas and they might not have entered in the past because the fact that it's not to their strength. So having the wide variety of different sort of outcomes with each event it's definitely helped moving the whole thing forwards.
Right, and then final thing for you, because you're one of the more seasoned Season Snap participants at this point, and I have to ask you, do you feel like you have benefited from participating in Season Snap? Do you feel like your building has gotten better, and if so, in what ways?
Well, not just from participating, but watching. Obviously, there's so many tricks out there that you may not know of, and just from watching 3 or 4 different people going at it over a 2-hour period, you pick up little things and little assets, like you with your asset shopping with this event. But you just pick up so much, and it probably has helped in some respect through being a viewer as well as participant.
Awesome. Well, again, I'm so glad that you're able to come on and share these quick little tidbits and opinions. And folks, again, this is twitch.tv/Kiggy85, someone who has been with Season Snap from the beginning as a participant and now kind of helping us with some brainstorming, things like that on the back end, and obviously moderating the chat as you guys see him in there, swinging his hammer and his sword around like so. But thank you so much, Kiggy. It really means a lot, and enjoy the rest of the competition this week.
Thank you, dude. Enjoy.
Awesome. And folks, with just 25 minutes remaining, just under that, that was Kiggy85, and we've done an awesome job today of honestly we've done an awesome job of taking track of kind of what it takes on the back end to run it, and also in the event itself. We've gotten a really interesting dichotomy here, because we've gone from it doesn't feel like park life to now it's starting to really bleed park life. And if you look over at Eclipse Chris in the bottom left there, Eclipse Chris has done an incredible job of integrating his park into the city relatively seamlessly, when just about 30 minutes ago, he had an open green space there. He didn't have a park there, he didn't have what seemed like a plan for it, but it looks like he has really come to his own, and it seems like there's this great design that is forming from his head, and he is really embracing it, and I really love this idea that he has had. Confidence is a preference for the habitual voyeur of what is known as. It's true, mod abuse, probably. Kaz, a fun fact that I found out is that I'm related to the designers of the Whippertail monorail, which inspired Disney to build monorails in Disneyland parks. Nice, Potato Lord. I think I read that earlier. 1 hour 25 rating? No, Anzaru. There we go, park life! Anzaru, no, we really don't, but those of us who know you believe in your hidden talents. What hidden talents? Anzaru, nah, get enter, man, you can do it, Season Step. Have a word with Anzaru, please tell him he would be a wonderful participant and certainly no worse than I. Anzaru, you are hereby commanded to participate by the power vested in Kazgem. By Kazgem. Anzaru, enter! There we go, see? Anzaru, you center. Season Step, unsurprisingly, you didn't get the music reference. Probably. I probably didn't get that. Again, if it's stuff with lyrics and words, I probably have not heard it. Again, my specialty is concert instrumental music. Like, instrumental music. Like, orchestras. Things like that. There we go. We can ignore that probably. Our Campus Industries plus IIS in plan. We've already done Campus, and we've done Industries, and we will come back to them, Mooks. We did Campus, I want to say about 2 months ago, and then Industries about a month before that. Okay, Dawn is having some connection issues, so we'll come back to Dawn at a later point. There you go, I got the reference, but for everyone else, it was a bit of a blur. Probably Park Life Blur 1994. There we go. Oh my goodness, Anzaru, I don't care about that type of music. There we go. AJ, at least someone did. Yay! Had break, sorry. Oh no, you're perfectly fine. And Pumpkinhead live with the gifts of bomb to Molasses Dargan, Perryman, official Rumble Belly, usually working, and of course, where's the fifth one? It says 5. Werner! Congratulations to all 5 of you on the amazing subs from the one and only Pumpkinhead. Thank you so much, Pumpkinhead, for your support of this community event. It really means a lot. Now get the hype rolling in chat. There we go. Thanks for the gift sub indeed. Mixed Heroes Kaz nailed it when he said, what hidden talents? There we go. Hype for sub giveaway indeed. Season Sap already have it. Throw back into the pot. Special giveaway. Ooh, we will have to do that, City's Dork. We will definitely have to do it. So, let's go ahead and, Kitty Claude, if you're here, let's run a lightning round of a giveaway. That's right, folks. We're going to open a very special 2 minute giveaway for Park Life. 2 minute giveaway. Yeah, do you have October Small Towns builds figured out? I do, but I will not be announcing it until probably next week, because there's one thing I have to double check on before I fully announce what the themes are for the weeklies. But you can see over there on the right of your screen, you have the lovely brackets for the next couple weeks. Zoos in a Snap next week, September 12th, with Kiki85, Harry IQ, Luca Frini, and Taradra. September 19th, the week after that, Amusement Parks featuring Cybex Streams, Urban, Jeer Plays, and Joey's Coffee Cup. We're doing another Park Life giveaway. That's right, for 5 minutes only, folks. This is a 2 minute only giveaway, folks. You've got 2 minutes. In fact, now you've got 1 minute and 45 seconds. You've got 1 minute and 45 seconds to end this giveaway. There won't be any warnings at the end of it, folks. Remember, you can win this. You can give it away on your own channels. You can give it away to a friend. You can sit on it, and this is for any platform you want. There we go. Ticket for rigged giveaway. Probably. Mixed Rose, don't tell everyone my secret. What secret? I opened a beer thinking my work was done. Well played, Kitty Claude. You should know your work is never done. Screen Gazer is in. Announced 20 minutes remaining. Ooh, it's getting real, folks. It's getting real. Can we get the hype rolling in chat for the last 20 minutes of Cities in a Snap? Get that rolling high. Oh, what's up, Cody UK? Hope you're doing well. And of course, quick reminder, King Prox, it seems that you're on about a 20-second delay there. And of course, I will handle the last countdown of the last 30 seconds and the last 10 seconds myself. There we go. And then, sorry, I say Dork, don't ban me. Don't do it. There we go. The hype is real, folks. Can we get some hype in chat? Who do you think is going to win, folks? Who is going to win? Will it be Irish Koala? Will it be Don Lane? Will it be Eclipse Chris? I feel that all of them are very strong candidates. And folks, you don't have long now. You do not have long at all. There are seconds to go in the giveaway. Just seconds to go, folks. Here we go. Who is going to win the prize of Park Life? That's right, we're giving away Park Life again. This is for any platform you want. A lightning giveaway if there ever was one. There we go, failed to enter giveaway. Stop entering the giveaway, you already entered it too many times. There we go, and then failed to enter the giveaway. No running giveaway was found. And it looks like Screen Gazer has won! Congratulations, Screen Gazer! It was probably not rigged. Be sure to contact me and we will get you whichever key you desire. Oh, nope, Whisper Kitty Claude. I lied. Yeah, Whisper Kitty Claude. Whisper Kitty Claude. Sorry, I'm still used to things. Rip, didn't accept my entry. It's fine. It's always rigged against you anyways, Hanzaru. Oh yeah, no, Kaz is right. I'm sorry. We don't know what we're doing anymore. Contact Kaz. Okay, contact Kaz. Good. All right, and we will get you hooked up. And in the meantime, it looks like, again, with 17 and a half minutes remaining, I'm feeling more and more strongly about Eclipse Chris, but Dawn Lane is making some great strides in her Central Park, and I am really looking forward to what she manages to get done. And if she could actually get a little bit of sprawl in her city in the last 15 minutes, I think she could go home with this. I absolutely think she could go home with this. But it's going to take every bit of her to make sure that she gets it done in time. Too many rings, IMHO, maybe. Contact Kaz, maybe. I am Mixer Rose, I have a local brew. Nice! There we go, congrats indeed. Alright, folks, so do you think anyone is actually pulling superbly far ahead? Do you feel like anyone has fallen behind? For me, it feels like Irish Koala is falling behind only because it feels like he isn't quite getting his vision realized. I feel like he made really great strides at the beginning, but again, it's just one of those things that it feels like he hasn't developed it any. That's really the only concern I have there. And I can't type either. It's true. There we go. Nice. And Palpatine 3-upping something. No idea what he's 3-upping, but you know what? Thanks for 3-upping it, Palpatine. Really means a lot. And remember, folks, be sure to, if you want to help sponsor this event for the future, be sure to visit the Patreon link down below. You can always subscribe here on Twitch as well. You can always donate directly to PayPal, or even just hanging out, getting some merch, even just sitting through an ad break can help out the event, because every bit helps push this event forward. There we go. Kitty Claw, typing ability holds you back. It's true. What typing ability? I don't think the park's objective has been achieved at all. I think it's starting to get achieved with Eclipse Chris. I think Eclipse Chris is starting to hit that. And I think Dawn Lane is beginning to get there. But again, I feel like we're still a bit off the mark. I still feel like we're a bit off the mark, but I do think that Chris is the closest to getting it in. And it's very interesting because this is actually the easiest park to implement. So I think it's possible that we may have a situation where too many people were maybe a little too ambitious with what they were trying. And if that's the case, this is going to be a cautionary tale to all, to not overthink your cities and the snap builds. They seem to be using the city park class park only. Given the time to get urban development is limited, the national park class park might have worked better. Yeah, but Central Park really matched with the city park thing more. Here we go. Cyberrocks, what do you mean? Giant rubber ducky is exactly what city parks stand for. Sheik, you and I think that rubber duckies are amazing, and I love that. Please never change, Sheik. Please never change. You're an absolute legend. I go, rocks! I personally feel the smaller park would have been better. Honestly, I like the large park. I personally am a fan of that. I feel like that's a point in their favor if they've got a lot of those running. And I feel that Eclipse Chris has a nice park feel, though. Like, I mean, look at that. It's such a great park feel. It looks great. It feels great. And it's all just about figuring out how he is able to implement it in the final minutes. But I do think that he definitely has the park life theme nailed there. It's open to interpretation, RoboDuck. It's true. Personally feel a smaller park. Rubber Ducky, you're the one. Oh my goodness. And then I think another one coming up is, I feel like I feel like Dawn Lane is making good strides, but with just 15 minutes left, it's going to be really hard to make up that ground, because again, she did waste a lot of time on that bridge at the beginning, but let's just hope that she has what it takes to finish it up and get the job done. But with all of those icons flashing and everything just, kind of going off the rails like that, honestly, is she gonna be able to pull off a good city interview at the end? We will have to find out. That's why I thought about making one big park with randomly placed buildings without any planning and putting some random stuff. It's true, that could definitely work. And that's the great thing, is that there are a lot of different interpretations about how you can have a central park. Either it's one big park, or it's a series of parks, or it's an integrated park like Koala. And again, I feel like Koala's could work. I really do, but right now, he doesn't have a city to support it. So I think Koala is definitely in trouble here. Just make a park and no city. No pop, just a city, just a park. I mean, hey, you get a lot of theme points in theory, as long as it is a good park. Obviously, if it's not a good park, not so much. Alright, and with just a little bit of that, a smaller park would be just more practicable to fill in and decorate. Just my opinion. That's fair, but honestly, I feel like Eclipse Chris's park is doing really well. I feel that if you think that Eclipse Chris's park is lacking, that might not be quite accurate, because he has a lot of stuff happening, especially at the ground level. And right here, it does look like he's got a roller coaster going on. So this must be what he was talking about. He said something about some networks thrown together that he was going to copy into a group. And I said it would be okay, because he gave me the footprint of it, and he assured me that it wasn't for roads, and I okayed it, and honestly, it looks good. It looks really, really good. And I'm super excited to see what he does with the surrounding area. Because if it's just a park, that's cool. But even better if he manages to do a good job of fully integrating it into the park and the surrounding city. But we'll have to see if that's the case. It looks great, and I love the monorail coaster. The monorail coaster is absolutely great. It's called Efficiency Minxie Rose. Yep. That's me. Yeah, me personally, I would have built a small town thing gone all out on a national park, as you can let rip with trees and paths. But would that really fit the Central Park theme, Palpatine? Would that really fit the Central Park theme? That's the real question here. Also, I found an asset for small apartments, which have dedicated park made for them. I've seen that one, yes. Park in a Step can have you build an amusement park. Again, Palpatine, you need to look at the weeklies. So you're looking at the monthly theme of Parks and Snap. This week's theme is Central Park. Next week's theme is Zoos and Snap. And the third week is Amusement Park. And the fourth week is going to be National Parks. So yeah, it is Central Parks. I feel like there might be some miscommunication here. I'll go get a national park in the middle of my city. Well, there you go. Honestly, if you can do that, then yeah, that's perfectly fine. And no, I feel like that would work, but again, I do like the idea of going for the city park for a central park. Just my own personal thing. And again, I feel like a national park could work, but I don't blame these guys for going for a city park. I feel like you can have a great time with it. And finally, we see some buildings from Irish Koala Nature Reserve last week, right? Yep. Yeah, so it would be in Berlin, and oh my goodness. It would be in the parks are primarily open areas. No, that's me not reading Discord again. RIP! Can we get some F's in chat for the Senate not knowing how to read Discord? Alright, folks, and we're coming up on 10.5 minutes remaining, and that is going to be super duper hype! Because remember, folks, we've only got about 10 minutes left, and at that point, we will, of course, take a brief 60-second break, and then we will dive right in to some tours of these cities. There we go. Palpatine, ability to read much. Oh my goodness, not that mod. Would crowded cable cars reduce the traffic efficiency stat? You know, I don't know. I don't know if cable cars have enough effect to actually cause that. That's my own personal opinion. I could be wrong, though. There's only Parks and Snap in a stream description. Well, a park is a city, and the whole park. In the title, yeah, sorry, that title, that is partially my bad there. There we go. That is partially my bad. There we go. I have underlings that do reading. Clearly, your underlings don't do the reading their palps. But yeah, the full bracket info can always be found in the Discord. Please visit the Discord for the full bracket information so that there are no misnomers going on. Because again, we are planning out every week and we are making sure that each week is fully planned before we even start that month. So you can always know when the streamers you are, rooting for are going to be participating. You can also know what the themes are going to be week to week. So you can know if you have to sit there and prioritize when to watch Cities in the Snap, you know when you need to catch it. But of course, we want to have you every week. But of course, if for some reason you can't be here every week, you can also check out the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is great stuff on there. Absolutely great. Let's see here, 9 minutes. Boom. And the graphics need to be done way ahead of time, too. It's true, the graphics are starting to get done ahead of time. We're starting to actually work ahead at this point. Oh my goodness. In fact, right now, I think we've got a lot of graphics done through, I want to say we've started October. No, we haven't started October yet. We haven't done the weeklies yet for October, because I'm not announcing those yet. There we go. I'll file a petition to the courts. Sure. There we go. All right, fire them. They clearly lack the ability to inform you of their findings. Clearly. Rip for Palk. Hi, for 8 and something minutes. For 8 minutes, 20 seconds remaining, folks. That's right, 8 minutes, 20 seconds. Who is going to take it? Honestly, at this point, unless Irish Koala gets more of a city built, he is going to struggle with the population and the city size. He's absolutely going to struggle with that. Whereas Dawn Lane and Eclipse Chris are really doing well on the park theme here, whereas Dawn Lane's gone for a more open-ended green park. Eclipse Chris is going for kind of an in-between park, not a truly detailed park, but he's going for more features, he's going for more ideas, he's going for more localizations, and I really do like that, and I think that'll be an interesting dichotomy between the two. Whereas Irish Koala, if he manages to actually get some building in, he will have a very well integrated park that just goes through the whole city. So again, let's hope he can get it done, so we'll have 3 magnificent choices. I've applied for December. When would I find out? Because I need to book the day off ASAP. O'Doyle, for December, there are only 2 open events. There's the All-Stars event and the Disasters in a Snap. And so you would probably be applying for Disasters in a Snap. I won't be confirming those until at least the end of this month. Maybe the first week of October, because I'm waiting to hear back from some people. I'm also working on the back end to make sure that things are going to work properly. I've actually finished a lot of the interfacing part. Now I just need to work on the cities mod part, because now I have it to where we can intelligently sit there and read, okay, 500 bits Meteor, they typed the name JJM Jim, so it goes to JJM Jim's stream, if you were to do it, type thing. So that is the stuff that we have been working on to make sure that Disasters in the Snap can happen. There we go. How's your C? How's your C sharp? My C sharp is very lacking, but I'll learn. I'll pick it up. There we go. Yeah, lol. Yo, we'll get it to you, O'Doyle. Yeah, we have a lot awaiting October. There we go. Curse the US style keyboard. I know, right? Well, if you have 0 population, you can't get points for population, but you have only 100 traffic for full. And that's the other problem, is we have never actually had traffic as a category in the rubrics. Traffic has never been a rated category in the rubrics, and I'm still not sure we are ever going to have it as a part of the rubric. That's just something that doesn't feel proper to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should traffic be added to the rubric in a simple out of 10 format, and we just do it based off percentages? So 90% or above is 9, 100% is 10, so basically no one would get 10. Traffic in a Snap made it really a category. True, Traffic in a Snap was different, but that was more the theme that week. Dot Peak and Harmony Mod will help you a lot, Kaz. Yes, I'm aware of that, Gareth. I am very aware of that. Oh, no worries. Okay, no, that's good. No, unless it's part of the theme. That's fair. No, traffic percentage can be manipulated. Fair enough. That's absolutely fair enough. And honestly, you guys are just reinforcing the idea that we had initially of traffic really shouldn't be part of the rubric, because traffic being part of the rubric, as much as it is kind of a core part of a city, there are so many ways you can A, manipulate it, B, break it, and C, it just kind of detracts from the beauty and the splendor of the cities. But obviously, if we're doing a traffic event, yeah, we'll have traffic in there as the actual theme. But folks, right now, we've got 5 minutes! But that would exclude the vanilla and console. Maybe. If you have no traffic, isn't traffic flow technically none? Just me. I feel like it should be taken into account, but not a strict percent criteria. We always include it on the rubric. It's not a rated part, but I always, if you look at past week's rubrics, I mark it down in the bottom. and it's more just as an FYI thing, and it's never actually been part of the judging except the traffic and a snap competition. That one, we obviously would bring that in for. There's a few cities that would have had bad traffic that could have been marked down. Exactly. There are not efficient roads do not equal beautiful roads or realistic road layout. Exactly. Hype for 4 and something minutes. That's right, folks. We got 4 minutes remaining. 4 minutes remain, folks. We are here. This is what we're here for. And, folks, it couldn't get any more hype than this, because 4 minutes remaining means that they've only got a couple minutes left to do any last design work, and then typically the last 2 minutes, what you'll see is last minute, you know, carving of trees. You'll see the last minute deletion of maybe some broken roads on the exterior of the map. That's whenever you'll see people maybe integrate a district or two just to kind of really round out some themes, and that's also whenever you'll see people typically plop in the last part of a centerpiece. So again, they've only got about a minute and a half until they're to that last couple minutes. There we go. And of course, folks, the hype is real, and folks, be sure to let whoever you are rooting for know really quick that you are rooting for them, and then you can make sure to come right on back here to not miss a minute of these builds, because again, these builds are fantastic. I'm loving how they're looking. Again, I'm a little concerned about Koala still. I am still very concerned about the Koala. I'm not sure what he's up to at this point, but at this point, I'm really not sure he can have a central... I'm not sure he can have a city at this point, so he's going to be losing a lot of points in the city category. Now, some pluses. He does have a train station, which does say, hey, walk around more, that emphasizes parks, but again, he just doesn't have a city to support it, so it's going to be really hard for him. He's got to rock the theme category, which I feel he's getting points in the theme category. I'm not sure what the actual percentage is going to be yet. True Kaz couldn't get any more hype than this. I can never get more hype to Jersey Griffin than the last 5 minutes of Cities in a Snap. Last minute flow, Kaz likes trains. It's true. Vote top right corner guy. Wait, what? Yes, top right corner guy. Yes, you totally want to vote for him. Yes, he is the best. He is the absolute bestest. He always knows what he's doing. Look at those builds. Look at those skills. You couldn't come across those anywhere but Cities in the Snap. Am I lying? Probably. I am probably lying to all of you right now. Can we play a traffic game? King Prox, I am going to throw you out the airlock at this point. There you go. Is the rubric public? Of course, you can always check out the rubric on the Discord, or you can always check it out on the website. You can see an up-to-date... This is actually a mostly up-to-date version. The only difference is the theme is worth 20 points instead of 10 points. That is the big difference. There we go. But yeah, the rubric is public, and of course, what happens at the end, Vs and Vs, and for those who aren't familiar, here in about 90 seconds, folks, 90 seconds, we will be having we'll actually have a quick break, then we will have the end interviews, and then after the end interviews, we will have, of course, the... voting process. And the voting process, basically, I sit there and say what I need to say about the cities. I sit there and put together my own rubric. And of course, chat, you are part of the vote. You guys are your own category in the rubric, up to a maximum of 10 points for whoever gets the most amount of chat vote. And you guys are part of it. And you guys are part of the popular vote. And you guys can have the power to swing it away from someone that I have given the victory to. And that is what is important here. And folks, we've got 60 seconds, folks. 60 seconds in chat! Can we get some hype in chat for less than 60 seconds left in Cities in a Snap? September qualifiers #1. Hey there, Kitty Claw, there we go. When is Kaz going to compete? Potato Lord, have you not heard? I'll be competing in Hosts in a Snap in December. But for now, folks, we've got 30 seconds. That's right, 30 seconds remain. 30 seconds remain, folks. And this is what it all comes down to, folks. It all comes down to these last moments. Of course, Koala trying to get that hype in chat with the CIAS built out of trees. We've got Don Lane getting some last-minute views of our city. And Eclipse Chris trying desperately to add those last couple details. And here we are, folks, with the 10 seconds remaining. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... And it is gone, folks. We are good. It is done. There we go. Finish. There we go. We are all good. For some reason, something broke there, and I have no idea what happened. There we go. So let me go ahead and... Whew, that was intense. That was absolutely intense. So, folks, we will be right back after a quick couple of messages, and we'll be in with the interviews. Don't go anywhere. Cities in a Snap continues right after this. Hello and welcome to this week's Cities in a Snap event. I am your organizer and host, Kazjim, and I would like to thank all of you for coming out today. A couple brief things. First of all, thank you moderators who help make this happen. They help keep the chat kind of sane. They also help answer a lot of questions. They also do things such as managing the Discord, managing our Facebook page, keeping the Instagram and Twitter running, and a variety of other activities such as being giveaway wardens. Also, I want to thank all of you who help make this event happen on a weekly basis. This does take a lot of man hours on the back end, and it's up to you guys to make sure that it can continue. You guys can help contribute to the Cities in a Snap event directly by subscribing to this channel here, twitch.tv/citiesinasnap, or by going and giving bits, or you can donate directly, or you can even sign up for our Patreon, link down below. And we also want to encourage all of you to let your friends know how you spend your Saturdays, and also be sure to hop in the community Discord. We are in there all the time, we're answering questions, we're responding to feedback, and we're continually trying to make this event better for you, the viewer. Anyways, thank you so much for coming out, thank you to this week's participants, and I hope you enjoy this week's Cities in a Snap. All right, folks, and we are back. We are ready to roll, and of course, we will be diving in to the individual cities here in just a moment. So just a quick reminder that we are going to figure out who our favorite cities are. What our favorite cities are, and we're going to figure out who deserves to win. Again, not your favorite streamer that you need to vote for in the chat vote, but for your favorite city. And also, quick shout out to Supernova Gamer TTV for the raid. Thank you so much for that raid. You raided right as we went to a quick commercial break. But let's go ahead and hop right into the first interview, folks. So let's go ahead and dive right in and have a chat with Koala.
Here, dude.
What's up,
yes.
Koala?
Yes.
So, you know the theme by now. You've got about 5 minutes on the clock to kind of tell us the story of your town, let us know it's running, and also, before you get started, obviously, chat wants to know things such as your traffic and your transit.
Traffic and transit. Well, there's a train station that I decided to put in at the last minute. Apparently, there's a little bit of crime going here. What else? We got just your standard road traffic. There was really no need to add any additional transit options, as it were, because the theme of this is basically park-based. And got a couple of things for you on this. So all circles are interconnected in the entire park itself. There's at least 100 to 150 circles used in this park, or created in this park. What else? 8 different varieties of tree colors, 2 biodomes. We have a nice little camping area, because I thought it would be cool to have a camping scene in the park, right in the city, with different fishing cabins, tents, you name it. Couple of rock viewing angles, as it were. And this is also natural, like part of the DLC as well. And I figure, well, if we're going to do that, why not add a couple of skate parks to it while we're at it here? Let's see what else. A couple of other buildings, marinas, floating cafe. Marinas again, apparently, and fishing tours. I didn't want to have too many buildings as the focus. I wanted it more focused on the actual park itself. So with that, I added some numerous different plazas around the map. Let's see here. What else? So we had a big giant chessboard. We had some trampoline parks. Fishing, marina aquatic life tours. I got our nice little zoo here as well. Let's see what else. I wanted to add some sort of theme park, so we have a roller coaster. Gotta have, well, I wasn't planning for this to be on the path, but we got our bumper cars right here. This was actually to be moved over here, but where the original placement was, for some reason, it was still selected, I think. Let's see. Ferris wheel, drop tower, haunted house, nice little point to view the surroundings. It's awfully close to the water, especially with the way that water is going very fast. What else? Just some more helixes. Keeping the park paths very grid-like, and as I was saying at the start of this, that I wanted to make things very big, and so that was the theme. It was an insanely big Central Park. So that's what we got.
Awesome, and you definitely accomplished that. It's a huge Central Park. In fact, it's more like you have a couple of buildings within a park than a park within a city, which is an interesting route to take here. I really love the fact that you actually embraced one of those peninsulas. I love the fact that you built towards the water and weren't afraid of it. And I think you did a great job of that. The other thing I like is that you actually have a major train hub right there, which if you wanted to get people walking, things like that, that's one of the best ways to do it. You just bring in a train and have them start walking everywhere. And I think you've really accomplished that pretty well. The next thing I do like is I kind of like the idea you went for, but it almost feels like you're missing a little bit more city. Am I correct in thinking that?
That's true. But I didn't have, for the concept that I wanted to use, I didn't have enough time to build all the buildings is the issue.
Right. So it was the classic Season Snap problem of, I bit off more than I can chew.
I mean, I'd certainly be able to do this if I had 3 hours instead of 2.
Oh, if only, if only. But no, it is looking pretty good. I also love the multicolored trees. We've already got people in chat that are fawning over them. Absolutely love that. And also, I love the obligatory CIS, logo down there. I like that, Because you gotta have that, you gotta have that in there. And then, of course, your traffic, it looks like 83%, your population at 761. So yeah, it does look like maybe you just didn't quite get the city you wanted in, but regardless, it's very beautiful what you do have. Anything else you'd like to say about it in the last 35 seconds?
Well, I mean, just the fact that all the circles are certainly interconnected, I counted at least 3 layers of that. So you had smaller trees like the apple trees and the orange trees, and then you have the second layer, which is the one color, and then you have the third layer, which is the other color. So I wasn't really going for population points or anything like that, just more of the aesthetics, as it were, because it's usually how it goes. Oh, yes. Almost made it to level 3 on the park level with about 2,100 visitors, 2,147 visitors that visited the park and growing. Entertainment score at 2,100.
Nice. Not bad. I mean, honestly, getting a park leveled up just about to 3 in 2 hours time by itself, that's an accomplishment of its own. Very well done. Again,
Indeed.
folks, for your consideration, twitch.tv/Irish Koala. And we will be chatting with you later. Best of luck in the votes, my friend.
Thank you very much.
And thank you again for participating. And welcome back to streaming.
Thanks.
Well, I should say just welcome to the world with glasses is what I should be saying.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, and of course we have Eclipse Chris. What's up, Chris?
And we have a Kaz. Welcome in.
Yeah, so how are you feeling now that you're done?
Nice and relaxed, starting to calm down a little bit, heart's going down a bit. Yeah,
well, you have like another like 90. You have another like 2 minutes now between the end and then when the interviews start. So I feel like you guys are much calmer now. So
yeah, a little bit.
Does that extra couple minutes really help? Just like I can chill.
Yeah, it means I can step away for a second, just take a breath, you know, slap myself in the face, you know, that sort of stuff.
Right. Well, that's good. Get you a level head. That's part of the idea.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you know the drill. You'll have about 5 minutes on the clock. Let us know your population score, your traffic, and then
Population,
obviously
traffic.
transit.
Cool.
Not transit. Transit. I know how to talk. I promise.
Transport. Okay, cool. So first off, I'll start off with, this is Ernie the Duck. You might have remembered him from my Flood Cities in a Snap. He's made a triumphant return, and he's got his own little pond created by the rain of meteors, as you may have seen earlier. So, here is my Central Park. I've gone with the New York sort of theme because it's the first thing that popped up on Google, so why not? It fits most of the theme today, so I went with it. I wanted to do something a bit more unique that I don't think anyone else would have tried, which is my lovely highway corridor. I'm trying to be a bit American today. So this was quite a technical challenge for me. I had to focus a lot on it outside of streaming and that to test out on that. Water kept flooding, basically, so I managed to solve it. I worked around it. So yeah, we've got a lovely channel all the way through. I've got running waterfalls on left and right. We've got the pools, which supplies the waterfalls, which fills back up again, so it's a complete cycle, so it never drains out. You can pedal on these old little swannies, and you've got a nice little old pier. It's a bit derelict and that. They need to do some upkeep in this city. We've got a little bit of a roller coaster going on over here for the people who like to have that sort of touring around. I can write that in a little bit. We've got the Cities in Snap logo in the center. Always got to get that in somewhere. Got a fully rung round with the hedgerows. Other sort of things we've got in the city. Got hot air balloon sort of ride to see some of the sights in the city. It's a bit of a last edition. I didn't even know it was there, and I was like, oh, fancy that. Stuck it down. So that's pretty cool.
That is really interesting.
All around the park, you've got cycling and pedestrian. I do see a lot of times when you've got tree lines running along the paths in multiple areas, so I've gone with that throughout the majority of the park. And I've also gone a bit of elevation on the hills, so you've got a few hills dotted around, because you never get a fully flat area anyway. So we'll go for a little cycle, I think, if we can get on to some cyclists. Where cyclists, where are you? Yeah, who's this? Let's ride for Kaz. So I'll speed up a little bit just to so we got a bit of speed going through, because I know I haven't got much time. So you've got a nice sort of views from the ground level, which I quite like. There's Ernie in the background. Oh, we're going to go see Ernie. Here we go. Hi Ernie, how's it going? I love that duck.
It's ridiculous, and I love it.
So let's quickly go into night view because we haven't got much time left. City at night looks lovely, as all cities do at night. Got some illumination down the trench, which looks quite fancy, and we've got some lovely lighting when you come into the park main entrance side. Some really illuminated trees and the fancy flow lights running across the whole length, which is quite nice.
Beautiful set of details there. Absolutely love it.
And it's the same with the central piece. We've got some seats and things.
So what are your
in
parks
the
looking like level-wise and entertainment?
Yes, park level. I actually got level 5 pretty early on. I'm currently at 25,000 size, attractiveness 1,800. I'm up my price tickets, but I'm income 8,760. Pretty good, less expense. Visitors 48,000 currently. Entertainment 1,600. Visitors this week 438. And go for the traffic view as well. Oops.
Nice.
78% currently, and even though nothing's really red apart from this little road here, so it's a bit of a strange one. Where's the traffic? Hello, traffic, where are you?
It's behind your face, very clever, so we can't see it. So what's the actual percentage?
Oh, it was 78. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was sorry, 79 now, but it was 78. I was saying, where's the traffic? Because I can't see it within the frame of the map.
Right, I thought you were saying you thought it was 78 and you couldn't find it. Yeah, I see it now.
No,
Okay.
it's 70. It's 80 now. It's what it is. 78 is probably the one you want to go with. It was what I said. Yeah, it's just a fantastic looking park.
Well, it looks great. You're unfortunately out of time, but really quick compliments on. I love your Central Park idea. I love the idea of creating the highway corridor, because obviously that's something that has become a trend somewhat lately of trying to bury the highways, so to speak, which is an interesting concept.
Yeah.
And you've really done a good job of, like, this city has started the process maybe of trying to bury part of it, and then the other parts they've turned into a nice little feature. And honestly, I absolutely love it. And even if you're not going for the burying, it even fits into another category itself of creating land bridges, which I think is an absolutely lovely thing. And I just absolutely love the little details, like the lit up walkway with the lights hanging from the trees and the monorail roller coaster. And then of course I do love the drainage falling off onto the highway area. I think that's an absolutely lovely detail. It's a great little detail and just not something that I would have ever thought of. And this is definitely one of the best things that I've seen, and I absolutely love that. But folks, for your consideration, twitch.tv/EclipseChris. Go check them out, see if it's the city of your dreams.
Thank you very much, and good luck
best of luck in the
people.
polls.
Thank you.
And now we are on to our fourth and final competitor, Dawn Lane. And thank you, Average Girl Gamer, for the raid. It really means a lot. Welcome to the season, Snap community. But Dawn Lane, so you know the drill by now. You've got about 5 minutes on the clock. Let me go ahead and refresh your stream. For some reason, it locked up again. Be sure to, you've got about 5 minutes. Be sure to let us know what your park levels look like. I guess we want to see your traffic and your mass transit. And then also make sure that you're not muted.
Oh, it's not that. I'm on push to talk.
Oh, I know. I was just joking.
I have to push to talk on you. All right, so I'm going to preface this by saying you don't need to see my public transport because, honestly, there is none.
Okay.
I didn't get to put in my metro stations like I wanted to. I'm going to unpause for a second. But, you're going to see a lot of problem warnings because I didn't get my, the famous mayor mod that kind of hides all that stuff.
Right.
Basically, my idea was just to recreate Central Park. That's what I kind of wanted to do. So we tried it.
Well, I do love your Central Park. It looks absolutely great.
Yeah, but it could have been better. I think the bridge kind of held me up a little bit, but I really wanted that bridge in there.
It's a beautiful bridge. So I'll go ahead and tell you now, because obviously it's too late for spoilers, but it's only meant to happen in 2 segments. Where the brick part is the beginning and end. Yeah, that's the big mistake you're making. It's not meant for super long bridges.
Well, here's the thing. Don't really care, because I want it to be... I wanted to use it, so I used it. But I made it work, because if you notice, look, the cars are like cruising on it both ways. So that...
Oh, yeah, you made it work. But, yeah, that was just the funny little thing there. And it looks like your internet dropped again. Dang. We're having some internet issues here. I'll go ahead and just let you talk and give us your tour,
then. This is the fact of the constraints. I actually did every... tall building I could find. The Central Park was the theme, and if anybody has ever been to Central Park, there is a long ass walking path. They also have, I don't know if people know this, but they have a small amusement park in there during the summer. In the winter, it becomes their ice skating rink, so that's kind of cool. And I just totally dropped stream. So let's see if I can refresh that for you.
Maybe.
It's reconnecting. Yeah, no, I know I dropped.
Yeah. Just give us a moment, folks. Technical difficulties do happen.
Yeah, unfortunately, guys, I am very sorry. I live in what you would call Hickville. There is nothing out here but, I don't know, trees and rocks and horses. So when the wind blows the wrong direction, you lose everything.
Right.
You know, it just happens to be that way.
Awesome.
All right. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So I got our little amusement park that would turn into an ice skating rink if it was really Central Park, but since it's not, you know, we can't do that. And yes, Central Park does have 2 lakes in it. The bigger one, they actually have, and if I had time, I was going to do it. They have like, I want to call it a marina, but it's not a marina for big boats. It's for the remote control boats. So I was going to put one of those over here and see if I could kind of do that. And because anybody who's been there knows, they also have the zoo that's in there. It is super huge, and I kind of know I bit off more than I could chew, but I wanted to try it, and I'll probably redo the city again. I'm actually thinking about making a whole map of it just because I want to see if I can get it to look right. Other than that, let's see, my park stuff, huh? Park. That would be leisure, right?
Yes.
Parks and plazas.
Then also clicking on the individual park itself and seeing what its statistics are.
Well, here's the thing. Central Park is not a park.
It's a series of parks, right?
But no, like I did not district it as a park.
Okay. No, I was just curious because I wanted to see that view so everyone else could see.
All right, so here's the amusement park. And then here's the zoo park. Those are the only 2 things I have as far as the park is concerned. But if anybody pulled up a map of Central Park, that's basically what it looks like. What else do you need? Traffic?
Yeah, chat's nosy. They like to know traffic and transit. And
That's okay. I'm kind of interested in seeing what traffic is too, because that's about average for me, 46%. That's usual.
These things happen.
No, I told you once before, I am a nice mayor. I don't like people who complain. I usually delete their buildings. I really don't care about traffic. I use that no problems mod so I can never see it because I'm more about making it look pretty.
Exactly. Who needs traffic when you have beautiful?
Who needs traffic when you have things like this?
Exactly. Honestly, I'm very much the same way, but overall, I like the idea of trying to do New York City styled Central Park because it's something that you don't see a lot of in Skylands. Obviously, we have that one quote Central Park asset from the base game, but it's pathetic.
That's not really Central Park.
Oh no, it's not.
That's
it's a
like
pale imitation.
That is really bad. Yeah. But I did get some of the things, and I would have had more like, like the Statue of Liberty and all of that, except for some reason, even though everything is checked to be unlocked, it's still holding me to the you have to have so many people in school, you have to have this, and you have to hold that to get most of my stuff open. So right. I don't know what's up with that, but I probably have a mod that's kind of kicking that other mod to not do what it's supposed to do.
Probably, that's Skylines for you. Once you have enough mods, sometimes the mods just start fighting with each other. But overall, I love that idea. I love having the big, gigantic Central Park, and you've even lined it with what I would say is a very New York-styled skyline, which I think is a great added touch. And having the series of parks that are part of the larger kind of green space type style thing in the middle, I think that is a great little detail and something that a lot of people would honestly just not think to do. But overall, I absolutely love the concept here, and yeah, thank you so much for for participating and filling
Thank you.
in for Battlehawk since he had some.
I'll redeem
issues.
myself soon because next time I'm putting in to actually do it for real.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I'll have chances to practice and make sure everything works first.
Ooh, so we'll have to see what that yields for us. But folks, for your consideration, twitch.tv/Dawn Lane. Best of
Bye,
luck in the polls, Dawn.
everyone.
And of course, we are now in the section where we need to vote, folks. We are about to open up the chat vote, and before we do, I want to remind you that you are encouraged to vote for your favorite city, not your favorite streamer. We have a lot of great builds here. We have a great community, and let's go ahead and just open up this chat vote. CIS chat vote. There we go. And then, so the first one is for Irish, Koala, and then option 2 will be, let's see here, NA, and then Eclipse Chris will be option 3, and Dawn Lane will be option 4. There we go. And let's go ahead and open up that poll, and I'm going to finalize my rubrics while we do this. And then please do not vote for option 2. That has to be in there, unfortunately, for the stuff to work properly. There we go. And now let's go ahead and open up that voting. So obviously, if you don't have the ability to actually vote in the poll on chat, you can always type in chat /vote1, /vote2, /vote3, or /vote4 to get your voices heard. Because remember, this part of the polling is all about you and what the community thinks should be the winner. So who do you think should win? Should it be Irish Koala? Should it be Eclipse Chris? Or should it be Dawn Lane? Can't wait to see who wins. Oh, I can't wait either. It's going to be absolutely great, Google knows me. There we go. It's /vote, not exclamation vote. It'll be /vote1 for Irish Koala, /vote3 for Eclipse Chris, or /vote4 for Dawn Lane. Yep, I can't vote. I haven't seen Irish Koala City. Luca, whose fault is that? There we go. Who voted for NA? Who voted for NA? Seriously, whoever voted for NA, stop that. You're ruining the numbers. I gotta go sleep soon. It's 3 a.m. for me. Quarter pounder, but can you really go to bed when it's this exciting and this close to us determining who is going to be the victor? There's always one, Palpatine. Yeah, there's always one. I won't. Fair enough. Good luck, everyone. Yay! You know what? That's fine, Luca. That's fine. But you know what, folks? This is going to be absolutely legendary. I can't wait to see who wins. We've got, again, 3 very unique takes on this, and it does look like a lot of people are going one way with this. What happened if everyone voted for NA? Then chat vote will be nullified for the week. There we go. And folks, also remember, next week we'll be back, of course, at the same bat time, same bat channel, with the next event for Season Snap, Zoos in a Snap. Also, feel free to check out my own personal stream, twitch.tv/KazGem. I stream there Monday through Thursday, Monday, Tuesday cities, and on Wednesday, Thursday, we do EU4. Might start sprinkling in some Crusader Kings 3 as well. Zoos in a Snap? Zoos in a Snap! We'd have to do a /ban all. No! The NA would get 10 points in the rubric, and Kaz would give everyone a good talking to. I would cry. I would absolutely cry at that point. I would just be like, nope, not worth it. That's what I said. Zeus. Oh my. Zoos. Zoo. As in moo, but with a Z. There we go. You owe me a birthday stream, Kaz. I do, because I was sick for your birthday, Selena. I was sick for your birthday. Oh man, I felt so bad about that too. Because I was even joking about, yeah, we're going to do a birthday stream for you. And oh my goodness, I was sick. That wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. Zeus. Oh my goodness. And now everyone's mocking me. Selena, defend me from all these mockeries. But folks, be sure to vote. Get your voices heard. Remember, vote for your favorite city. Who do you think did the best job today? Who do you think has the best embracement of the theme? Who do you think has the best city? I think there are 3 excellent candidates here for your consideration. Viewers vote is only 10 points in the rubric. Judge me, we're the swing state. Pretty much. Nope, Kaz cried last week. It's true, I did cry last week. You guys did make me cry last week by making me choose between probably, I would say, not the 2, but probably 2 of the strongest cities and snap builds we have ever had. And I had to sit there and choose between them. It was just not even fair. Like, they were a league above the rest, not only for that week, but also just for all weeks. Like, You could drop them into most weeks, and those 2 builds would have been a contender. That was absolutely insane. I have no sympathy for you, Kaz. Like you did that to me last night. Oh, come on. How's it feel, Gareth? How's it feel? Only to, well, that somehow makes sense. Just me, it's to avoid the issue where someone could have, like, let's just say that I were to do this and have, like, 50 people watching me, and Luca were to do it with, like, 9, and we're just going head to head. If people were, and people don't tend to do this, but if people were to just sit there and say, oh, I want Kaz to win, they would just sit there and vote for Kaz and not even entertain the idea that Luca's city is objectively better. And then it doesn't matter how much better Luca builds, he would never be able to compete with the 50 people that would vote for me if people were to do that. Now, again, people haven't done that, but it's more of a security measure just in case. There we go. Just sort of says in a snap. Kiss Cut sticker. Nice! We got more merch flying out. There we go. High five usually working. You'll have to let us know where you post that. Who is that? I know, right? I don't know Eclipse Chris. Some nerd. Our favorite spud, probably. But folks, not too long now. Get your votes in. Get your votes in right just now, folks. Right just now. And it looks like we have a chat vote winner. So let's go ahead and plug that into our rubric. And let's see who the winner for this week is going to be. So let's see here. And then Don Lane gets this. Koala gets this. And okay. So it looks like we have a winner. Yeah, we have a winner. And the winner for this week's Cities in a Snap, the Central Park edition, is, of course, the one and only... Congratulations to Eclipse Chris. You have won Cities in a Snap.
Oh, Jesus.
Congratulations, my friend. You have won. You will be moving into the finals at the end of the month, where you will be required to build a nature reserve. And it'll be absolutely legendary. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for a legendary build. And just congratulations once again. And of course, we're going to leave you to your adoring fans.
All thanks to Ernie. It's Ernie. He did all the work.
It's Ernie? Okay. Well, thank you, Ernie, for a beautiful build and for inspiring Eclipse. And we'll catch up with you later, Chris.
Thank you. I'm coming for you, Tommy.
All right. And folks, with that, we have concluded the qualifier round number 1 for September for Cities in a Snap. Again, folks, be sure to, if you want to help support the event, we need support to help this event continue. You can support in a variety of ways. Go down below to hit the Patreon link. Be sure to go to the merch store if you'd like some of that. Be sure to also subscribe on YouTube. Follow and retweet the snot out of everything you see on Twitter. Be sure to follow and, like and upvote all the posts that you see on Reddit and Facebook. And also, folks, just be sure to share with all of your friends how epic this event is. And in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and raid away to Eclipse Chris. So let's go ahead and do that raid. And also, while we're doing this, I want to thank all of you for coming out. I want to thank everyone who subbed today. I want to thank everyone who rained some gift sub bombs. I want to thank everyone who gave some bits. I want to thank everyone who just came on out. Thank you to the new follows. Thank you to Average Girl Gamer, Supernova Gamer TTV, Adventures of AJ, and I believe one other that I'm forgetting that raided today. And folks, until next week, this is Kazgen hosting Cities in a Snap, signing out. See ya!